Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode here on Crit and Fumble, episode 6, which is impressive on your part. That means you made it through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or you skipped, you motherfucker.
What?
Pause. Go back.
Wait a second.
Nope. Yeah.
Skippers.
I know you feel called out right now, but
What are you talking?
Oh, you're talking to the listeners. I get it now.
Yeah, we didn't skip.
I thought you were talking
We've
to
been
us.
here the whole
I'm like,
time.
no, I'm pretty sure we played 5.
I haven't
I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just been one session nonstop. I haven't even slept.
It's wild that you haven't moved, Dwayne, because we are literally recording in a different space.
It was a long walk from the other office carrying him on his chair.
I don't know how that extra dimensional bullshit works, but like, kudos.
We're in a new space right now.
We are.
new space.
It's beautiful. I love the
downstairs
view.
co-work.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
it's,
views.
it's a little toiter.
Yeah.
Yep.
But-
we're just cozy.
We're taking the $20 we make a month, and we got a new space.
I really love that we can all link pinkies.
Does it sound different?
That's not a pinky.
That's not, yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Wow. I can see the back of Russ's head. I don't know. How's that work?
Whoa. Wait, let me tell you how that works, big boy.
That's not a pinky.
I just pictured we were like sitting in a row like on a bus.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
We're like a bobsled team. We're closer than a bus.
I
You
thought
don't
it
want
was
to be
a
the
back
caboose.
jack.
Can someone scratch my ankle for me?
Great.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
Yeah.
I wrecked it.
Anyways.
do you have any questions for
Hey,
us?
got anything for us
Yeah,
today,
ask us something
Dungeon Daddy?
awesome.
I have questions all the time.
Oh, that's fun.
Don't do a
Many
stupid
questions.
one, though.
What? All of mine have been riveting.
They've
So
been
good.
top tier.
top
So good.
tier.
You're basically Barbara Walters. Or Walrus? What's her name?
Walters.
Barbara.
No, definitely Walrus.
Barbara,
Yeah.
I am the
I thought she was
walrus.
Baba
Cuckoo,
Wawa.
Yeah.
Baba Wawa.
I love that character in Alice in Wonderland.
Barbara Walrus. Oh, I'm Barbara Walrus.
Anyhow.
I feel like we're so peaky right now. Are we peaky?
We're up there. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
Better
okay.
than being quiet.
We'll deal
As
with
you
it
can
in
test to
post.
the room with all our duct tape sound dampening.
Yeah, we have. We probably should take a photograph of the duct tape all over the walls.
Yeah.
Actually, there's some.
This is pretty ratchet.
yeah,
Such great
the
intentions.
sound is sticking to it. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
working just
I
great.
feel like we're in Saw right now.
I do want to play a game.
Oh, nice. Well done. Well done.
I thought you
Do you want to
like,
build a snowman?
Does it seem smoky in here?
It's probably all the weed wafting in from the event
The
going on
music
outside.
festival.
nice. You're gonna be contact high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
It
all
is
the
smoky in
peppermint
here.
patties.
They burn between the buildings.
Oh yeah.
right.
Oh.
The Queens
is where I
people,
was
they can't
earlier.
afford to get rid of the grease, so they just put it behind there. And burn it.
Just light it up.
UFF.
yeah.
Yeah. What's your question here?
Last week you were going after Square.
that one?
This week you're going after the Queens. That's
I
cool.
have a really
The Queen is
No, I
dead.
like the
Queen.
Queen. They're good. Queens.
Queens.
Oh yeah, my question. So my question this week, as you know, every episode I have a set of questions for us to go over.
Shaved.
And I thought shaved. Yes, good. Excellent. Anybody else? No, don't answer. Don't.
Oh, I thought we were showing.
Oh, boy.
I was trying to get my belts off.
Yeah,
That was a pinky.
that is a pinky. Okay.
No, my question this week is:
Got a heartbeat. Thumb, really.
who do you like and dislike most on Discord?
In the group.
Can I tell you who I like most?
no.
No,
Ruby Jules.
Ruby Jules is awesome.
Ruby
Yeah,
Jules is
Ruby
my
Jules
favorite.
is awesome.
You should join our Discord and see how amazing she is. And she makes all sorts of cool things with Lilac. And she's so friendly and nice. And I would never forget to do a shout out, say if she'd shown up at the con and I hadn't mentioned her name, because that would be terrible of me. And she's amazing. Anyway.
Well, that's that covered anyway.
Yeah, well,
Some subtext there, maybe.
So what's the real question?
Yeah, what's the real question?
The
Oops,
real
sorry.
question is, but thanks, Ruby Jules. You
Shaved.
are awesome.
You are lovely.
I'm nervous.
I almost said, are you shaved or not, Ruby Jules?
Almost.
But you know that part where you said you almost did and then you said it anyway?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't say it. I retracted
If I
it.
just
I
keep
didn't
throwing
finish.
words
I'm
out,
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No lilac gin
Anyway.
for you.
If anybody else wants to post in Discord, though, shaved or not, just let us know. But we'll move on to the next
We're actually
question.
going to start a new channel about it.
I'm just going to post right now, no questions asked, into the general, the word shaved.
Yeah.
Shaved.
I think the quotes channel as well. That would be good. Yeah.
The real question I have for tonight is, what makes a good D&D session for you? So, and I mean specifically, because people answer that like, oh, I like role play, I like combat. But what I mean is, like, if it's combat, what is it about a combat that you like? Or if it's puzzles, what kind of puzzles? Or if it's role playing, what kind of role playing? Like, what specifically draws you in and you're like, that was a good fucking session. I'm having so much fun.
I like it when we laugh.
That's a good.
Okay,
one.
Tasha's done. Next.
I'll go first, so we're not putting anybody because I
So it was a question for Gavin. He made a question for himself.
No, I asked the question, but I also know what the question is, so I have a chance to I'm buying you guys time.
Do it.
You know, it's not sprung upon me. Mine is actually exploration. So I love discovering new areas, things that are strange or I can interact with. I got to roll to you know, might fall down into a pit or whatever. I got to figure out a way across it. So it's kind of puzzly. So the ones that are strange environments that I need to interact with in order to figure out what's going on, if that makes sense. I do like role play and I do like combat, but I think out of everything, it's the unknown, the exploration, the strange lands. To me, that's what makes fantasy and D&D feel so... that draws me in. I can picture it and I close my eyes while we're playing and I'm just I can see this moment, you know? That's it for me. That's my big one. If I had to pick one, it's exploration.
A good one.
Yes.
I think mine would be aha moments. And that could be in a puzzle. That could be, you know, putting together 2 iron quills. That could be in your that could be in your campaign right now, Gavin. I'm constantly sitting there being you know, is Madam Whispers in on it, or is she a good guy? Was Lumina a good guy, but we had to kill her? Clearly not. But was Malachar telling the truth? Was it I'm just constantly trying to figure things out, and when I get that moment, I'm okay. Yeah. And I said it couldn't be puzzles or character related or whatever, but I love those aha moments. I've figured something out. Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
I have a list of things I don't like.
Oh,
Can I start with that?
Yeah.
Well, I was joking,
No,
but
I'm
actually, I don't like puzzles. I've never liked puzzles, really, especially word puzzles. Ugh. I could really do without combat.
Really?
For the most part, yeah.
Wow.
I like the drama.
Did you say
that can-
wombats?
Combat.
Oh, right.
I've never been
Those
to.
are my second favorite animal.
Yeah.
They poop cubes.
And they got our big bony plates in their butts.
They do.
Yeah.
They use as defense
why
mechanism.
do you hate
Anyhow,
wombats,
continue,
dude?
Tash.
Don't
What is it that you like?
And so
wasn't
yeah,
done with my wombat
combat,
facts.
when people die, that part's fun. I like the drama. I like the role playing.
When people die, that's fun. That explains Rojo.
Yeah, basically. I totally withheld that on purpose. Yeah, that's why Dread spoke to me so much, because it was it's just pure role playing, and maybe I should have been in drama in high school or something, but I was too shy then. But
Preach.
this is this is me being in drama club, basically. Yeah.
I used to be in drama club.
Yeah. How'd you do?
Good, I think.
Did you go so red all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I think moments like we've had a couple with Skoogie and Ophi in this campaign have been really yummy for me.
Oh,
Because they're
That was off
Is that the
night.
after dark? That was in the other Underworld.
yeah.
It was going down Underworld.
yeah. You need to join the Patreon for that one.
Yeah. Do the ASMR thing.
Googie's
Anyways.
voice ASMR would be really funny, actually. Yeah.
that'd be good.
Wayne, how about you? What do you like?
Oh, I just like to live. One episode to the next.
He likes
Is that
to be able to
Dwayne
come
just likes
back.
to live, or his character?
His character.
Yeah.
You're on a
okay.
roll.
Oh, I like-
Five of 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
It's good.
That was it?
And snacks and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snacks and friends.
Snacks and friends and snacks and friends.
It runs,
And
runs,
friendship for everyone.
runs deep over here.
And cook-offs.
Yeah.
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 Cook-offs are great.
Yeah.
That's a huge fly.
That is a huge fly. There was a spider in here. Now there's a fly.
Here,
I'm worried
watch
that.
this.
Spider needs to pull its weight.
Watch this.
Oh
What?
no.
Oh no! God.
Dwayne just picked up his
I'm
can
getting
and
under the
ready to
table
huck
again.
it. Use your D20s. You're really
Yeah.
good with aiming with those.
Use your pinky.
Yeah. What about you, Russ?
I think I like the role play. I was saying something the other day. I didn't realize how much I actually like trying. I'm not that I'm saying I'm a good voice actor, but trying to do voice acting and trying to do characters and role play. I'm barely paying attention to the plot, if I'm totally honest. Like I just can't. My brain doesn't work like that.
DM in me just died a little bit.
Which character is yours again?
I'm one of the wolves.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean I'm definitely paying attention. I definitely pick up on things, but I'm kind of there for like the instances, like the moments, and like you know what I mean.
You had one
Like the
last time
scenes.
where you nailed it. It was like this last session. Sorry to interrupt, but there was just this moment where you just locked in, and I think it was when you were describing you're like walking through the fire and you see your father, and you just went from being like, you know, like everyone's taking their turns. We're like, yeah, you know, I probably wouldn't want to lose Skoogie, you know, probably thinking about my daughter or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're like, this happens in this like fantastic narrative, and I was like, whoa, where did that come from?
I have that in me. It's just like I like to fuck around as well, and this has been the
that's fun
story
too.
of my whole life. Ask my college teachers.
I think it makes those moments you lock in so much more powerful too, though.
Yeah, and I think that's what I like. I like the balance of the role play. I like being able to get into the character. I really enjoy the feeling of like, as I'm coming here, sometimes I'll say a couple of words in the car out loud to like try to get into the character in my head a little bit.
I totally do
I
that.
don't really care about the combat as much as I'm kind of like Tash that way. I enjoy it, but I'm actually looking forward to like, I hate to say it again, looking forward to Daggerheart because it sounds like the combat's a little bit more role play. So I'm kind of excited for that.
So one of the things I really liked about the Powered by the Apocalypse systems, like Dungeon World and stuff, their combat is meant to be quite narrative. Like there's dice rolling and stuff, but it tends to just like flow a little more instead of like an initiative, like
integrated into the
Did we do that?
system.
Was that with the super normal ink? Is that
Yeah,
was that
yeah,
system?
yeah.
What about you, Sean?
I'd say it's very similar to Russ. I really like the roleplay elements, especially with the other people at the table that I hadn't necessarily planned or like predicted at the beginning of the session. Like I'm really enjoying this sort of relationship with Mador right now, and just like being able to like personally, I think Gavin, I sent you a message. I can link why I dislike Mador so much, or why he gets under my skin so easily, based off of parts of Bastion's backstory. And like, we didn't talk about it at all. It just sort of came up naturally, and just those unplanned sort of narrative beats and roleplay interactions.
Well, when I made Mador as well, there's no possible way that he couldn't be annoying.
Yes.
His very voice is annoying.
I will say, in case anyone's listening, I'm really hoping for a fanfic.
Oh, wow.
I think it's actually
Pent-up
so far
aggression.
one of my favorite parts about this campaign is that our party isn't really best friends.
Yeah.
Like normally
Yes.
it's always very cute and everybody loves each other and we're all besties and we're all trying to support each other. And now there's definitely some tension between whatever he's doing with their minis right now.
That's how you make little Madors.
I think that trope is enemies to lovers.
Yeah. That'll happen in the sequel.
I think Sean made a good point though, like the character discovery. I hadn't considered that, but that's a big one. It's like not only with other characters at the table, but your own character, like the discovery where I don't know about everybody else, but like, you know, I like making a character and starting to play it, and I'm like, oh, I have all these ideas, but it doesn't feel as natural until you're like 4 or 5 episodes in, and then all of a sudden the character is now a thing, and I feel like I am the character. And like there's this moment where I was like, it becomes not effortless, but my decisions do actually feel like my character's decisions.
You can lock in that much easier.
I think it's really like the only place there is to grow in the game. Like once you've played for a few years and you know the rules and you've played most of the classes, and like the only way to grow is to get better at being a character and like less of yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Good,
Anyway.
good question.
Well, thank
was
you.
a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
If you are listening to this and you're in our Discord, or you're not in our Discord, go check it out. First of all,
What if they're
currentfumble.com.
not listening to this?
Whoa.
That is.
Whoa.
Well, then you should. If you're not listening to this, you should listen to it.
Join Dwayne in his multiplanar ability.
And if you
There's
are
another
listening-
Dwayne playing in the other office right now.
Oh, that's actually mildly frightening.
Yeah, a life model
You
decoy.
can read the reply that Dwayne sent you tomorrow yesterday.
Maybe you should go over there and invite him
I'm
over.
gonna go check on that guy.
Yeah.
What's he
Dwayneovich.
doing?
Give him a sandwich.
But if you're not in the Discord, come check us out. Critandfumble.com. There's a link. Just click the old Discord button. You'll get the server. There's a bunch of us in there. We got over 100 now, don't we? Like 150 people in there. I think.
Almost
100?
almost 150. Yeah.
Almost 150. That'd be great. Yeah, come join us. And obviously, if you're already in there, post in maybe the current campaign channel. I know we have one of those.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
your answer to this question that we're having tonight? Like, what is it that you love about D&D. I think it'll be an interesting discussion.
Or TTRPGs.
TTR,
Yeah.
role playing in general.
Titty Rippigs. Love them.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Anyway, let's say thanks
That
to our
made my pinky
sponsors.
feel weird.
All right.
Speaking of titties.
First up, we've got ourselves Witch Hazel Dice. Fellow adventurers, have you ever looked at your dice and thought, these just aren't quite magical enough? Do you long for something infused with arcane artistry? Then behold, Witch Hazel Dice, a one-man, one-cat operation in Victoria, British Columbia, where every die is lovingly handcrafted with intricate hand-painted inclusions, inspired by pop culture, fine art, and just a hint of the occult. These dice are designed to make your rolls feel truly legendary. Every set is an original creation. No mass production here. Each die looks like so scrumptious, so downright tasty, that you might be tempted to take a bite. But please, for the love of the dice gods, don't. Instead, feast your eyes at witchhazeldice.com or check them out on Instagram at witchhazeldice to witness the magic for yourself. Retire those cursed math rocks and roll with Witch Hazel Dice. Handmade, magical, and absolutely not edible. Seriously, don't eat them.
I love my Witch Hazel Dice. Pretty damn good. That was great. Or you giving a shout out? You're going to do next?
I'll give you UFF?
Yeah, we'll give it. I just wanted to give Witch Hazel another shout out. I've actually started making dice for fun.
Sounds like you're giving yourself a shout out. Holy fuck. Yeah. It's like, this question I just made up. Oh, look at these dice.
Oh, yeah.
I just started a sticker company
You didn't let
too,
me
so-
finish.
I'm gonna go to the other Dwayne.
I was saying that I've been trying to learn how to make dice, and it is fucking hard to get it right. And like, I look at this Witch Hazel dice that they made. Mine has the little microphone in it, and it is unreal. Like I look at it, and I'm just like, God, it's so damn good. It actually is. I'm not just saying.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucking incredible. How well
It's
he
so
did
cool.
this. Yeah.
Dwayne loves his.
Anyway, thanks, Witch Hazel Dice. I forgot their name. What I know they come
Paxton.
We know Paxton.
Thank you, Paxton. Well done. Anyway, yeah.
And their cat.
Next
Witch
sponsor.
Hazel.
We've got
UFF Screen Printing. Heroes, guildmasters, and merch-hungry bards. Do you seek legendary screen printing? Then heed the summons of UFF Screen Printing in Nanaimo. With over 18 years of crafting crisp, high-quality prints, these inksmiths wield water-based inks, dye, discharge, and plastisol like a wizard master in the arcane. Whether you need blood banners, custom sigils on shirts, or a horde of matching tavern teas, they'll make your designs look epic. Perched above the Vault Cafe in downtown Nanaimo, UFF works their magic on fabric daily. Ready to make your mark? Visit uffscreenprinting.com or scry their latest work on Instagram at Yusufagraphia. UFF Screen Printing. Because every barbarian needs a good t-shirt, and I'm not even sure that's how you say that. Also, Mara's away for about 6 weeks. Bye.
That was fantastic. Quick shout out to them as well, UFF and Morrow. We I don't know if it's a shout out, but we lost our t-shirts for a little while there. And I'm
As
happy.
in since March 25th.
Definitely not a shout out to them.
That was on us, not them.
It's we found the t-shirts in the storage room buried under a bunch of shit, and we got them back now. So
Not
anybody
literal.
that did want one of the blue or pink variants of our Curtain Fumble shirts
And the green
that
one.
Russ,
And the
no,
green one.
Where's the green one?
There's a Beholder one. Did you find the
Yeah.
Beholder one?
No, yeah, we've had that.
That one never went
That one never
missing.
went
That one
away.
didn't go
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Even
Okay.
with-
Yeah.
That one's been here the whole time.
Everybody's seen that one. That wasn't at the con, but if you're looking for any of the t-shirts, we have them all now.
Hit us up on the Discord.
Yeah, hit up
Yeah,
some on the
and
Discord.
we'll figure it
Or
out for you.
email us at get t-shirts that you want because you think that they're really cool and you love us and you want to support us and help us get camera gear at critandfumble.com.
And
Not
me
a
and
real
Tash will hand deliver them if they're local.
Yeah.
Ooh,
or
that's-
if they're in Europe.
Do you want us to
We'll
sign?
also hand deliver them there. Yes.
You got to pay for the flights, though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I just talked to my cable and I can't hear any. Did we unplug? Hello? Is anybody
Hello?
I don't
Hello?
I can hear you.
Fine.
Oh my God, you unplugged it and Dwayne disappeared.
Wow.
He's back.
Which
He's
Dwayne
back.
do you have now?
I'm here in two places.
here? I think, yeah. Oh, my.
Oh.
All right. You good?
Oh, well, he can't play now.
yet.
That's
All
okay.
right.
Keep going.
Cash is out.
All right.
there.
Well, I'm going to do some intro music. You got about a minute and 30 seconds.
Okay.
He's not gonna
See you
make
guys in
it.
a bit.
What?
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win.
And can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my headphones plugged back in, so you guys can hear me now.
Oh,
Hey, we're
good.
back.
Hey, we're back. Welcome to
Quieter.
episode 6 of.
There we go. Dwayne's here.
Like, what's
Dwayne is way louder than us.
Dwayne's back.
Look at that.
That's so
Weird,
fun.
you can have the same shirt.
Is that small?
It's got more chest hair.
I think it's a
There's
merkin.
fewer buttons.
Dwayne's wearing appropriate sleeves tonight.
Unfortunately.
I know.
I
My
shook
pinky
my sleeves
cries.
entirely.
I slimmed down.
Where are we?
Last episode, we left off. You guys were in Bloodhearth. And before you'd traveled there, you had discovered that 2 of the Iron Quill.
Iron Quill.
No, you motherfucker. I have it in front of me. Iron Claw. The Iron Claw members. You saw footprints from 4 of them. And
Say it.
what?
You said members, and she looked right at me.
He said duty earlier, so that was funny. Or
You tracked 4 of their footprints towards these 3 regions. 2, I think, had gone to Greyspire.
Yes.
They went up the mountainside, and 2 had gone to Bloodhearth, so that's where you guys had continued. You've made it to the first area of Bloodhearth. You know, this is essentially like each region is a test, and this one's about the body. Yes. The area of flames and heat. As you entered this area, you saw the 2 characters, these 2 Ironclaw members. You decided to sneak up on them, and that's where we ended the last episode. So I will pick up the narrative there mid-scene. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
All right. Tash isn't ready. Just let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, you just take your time.
I'm
Yeah,
just going to
it's
sip my
fine.
beer 1 sec.
Yep.
Just a sec. Okay.
Tash is now ready.
I'm now ready.
You ready, Ruby Jules?
My pinky was just itchy.
Here we go. A blistering wind scours your faces as you crouch behind a jagged ridge only yards from the plateau's edge. 2 soot-streaked dwarves plant a black ruined banner in the steaming corpse of a wyvern, their laughter lost beneath the hiss of lava coursing through fractured rock. Both bear the Scorched Ironclaw brand, mercenaries who, like you, already tasted death in the waking world and now claw for escape from Underworld. A rune-scribed warhammer rests on the shoulder of the stockier dwarf as he turns, scanning the rocks where you now hide. The other wipes the wyvern ichor from a hooked blade and spits into the bubbling cracks, muttering a prayer to Thorn Ironclaw. Streams of molten glass curl in the updraft, painting your concealed faces with flickering orange light. They haven't seen you yet, although you sense that they might know you're there. What do you do?
How far away would you say we are?
20 feet.
20 feet? And so let's see. Scoogie stayed
Scooby
back.
stayed way back, yeah.
But everyone else came up?
Yes.
Do we attack
Yes.
right away? No hesitation?
I don't know why we wouldn't attack. Isn't this the whole point?
Fantastic.
Just for clarity too, this rock ledge is quite large. So like you guys are hunched, but you are well covered right now.
would have
Ophelia
advantage.
is going to.
I don't know if you'd have advantage, but you're not at risk of being seen unless they come towards the area.
Is it kind of like kind of dim, like spotty with like flames in places, but dim in others?
Yeah, imagine like night, but there's like lava and fire and stuff. So there's like that glowing.
Would you use the
vibe.
word dim?
I'm gonna say yes.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Ophelia's gonna Misty Step and smash one of them in the back of the head with her hatchet.
Oh shit!
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. Okay.
Boom.
Bastion's gonna be so surprised, like, oh shit, and like start like pulling his stuff together.
He's like putting on his straw hat.
Yeah,
He's like,
100%. Like, oh crap, here we go.
I'm not sure if I said that. Did I say that Skoogie ready to action? You said you listened. Did I say that you ready to action?
Yes,
Or
yeah.
he was
You
just on
said
standby?
that you said you were readying an action
Yeah,
because
to
you had
attack if there was any
600.
sign of it,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, that you
you're
were
ready.
ready to go the moment we went.
So yeah, he would launch 2 arrows at the same person that Ophi hits. As soon
Okay.
as she hits them.
We'll just use 2 distinct features. So one has that glowing hammer, and the other has the hooked blade.
Which one looks more dangerous. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you see and you're like, oh shit.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah, which one's got cauliflower ears and which one doesn't?
The pretty
Which one's the
boy.
bruiser?
Yeah.
Survival is gonna be a 1 million. No, 7.
7. Hard to tell. Too much like gas and flame and smoke
I have a
in your
cauliflower
face.
pinky.
She's gonna go for a hammer then.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
What is everybody else doing in this moment? We're going to roll initiative in a second, but I'm curious, like, this scene. You're all hunched behind this rock. You've been talking about sneaking up on them. Someone cast Pass Without Trace up to this point, and then now you're in this... I mean, you're in combat in this moment, but what was everybody else's move up to this point?
I mean, if I see Ophi go in, I go half cover, like kind of peek around the rock, and I'm just going to shoot too.
Cool.
And probably at the same person. We're just going to try to maximize damage on one person.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bastion is legitimately like startled at like the sudden like she's gone and she's over there and has to huff it like a mortal over those 30 feet.
Nice. Love it.
I would imagine if like Shuri would see you go, and so she would already have her bolts ready to fire.
Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
good to go.
And Skoogs, you had ready action, so you're ready to lob some arrows.
Oh yeah, ready to go.
Okay, I love it. Let's roll some initiative as you guys go straight into combat against
get
these
a
two
surprise
Iron
round?
Claws. Yes, I forgot to review 2024 rules. What do you remember?
You
what they
roll
are?
at disadvantage.
I roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, for
initiative.
both. Yeah, for the initiative.
I got a natural 20.
Oh shit!
I also got a natural 20.
No.
I
I'll leave
also
it
got
there.
a 5.
That means my initiative is 30.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 20 or a +5, but I actually have a plus
Same.
10 to initiative.
Oh, okay, I have a +5 to initiative, so you go first.
All right, so we got not Sharif, motherfucker.
Yay.
Ophilia. We got Ophilia, we got Mador. Who's closest to
17.
Anybody beat
Shuri?
17?
No, 15 for Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion, and then Skoogs is probably
Don't
last.
worry, you'll catch up.
Yeah, it was actually 7, but yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll for, let's
And
roll
does his
them.
readied action
I'm gonna roll them
count
separate.
for before his initiative starts?
Yes, we'll let that happen. So you can lob the first shot, Skooks. But give me a sec here. I'm gonna roll. Normally I do them together. No, I'm gonna do them together.
Do you?
Roll those dice.
All together. 6, 8.
Ooh,
Says you're going last.
Last
to be them.
seas. Last seas. Okay. We have our initiative over Ophilia, Mador, Shuri, Bastion, Skoogs, and the dwarves. Skoogie, give me that pot shot as your ready action triggers. I'm gonna get a little bit more. I don't know if I want to call it like combat music.
So I get a full
it is
turn out of that,
combat,
right? I can take my 2 attacks I get?
No, that's
Or is
just
it
ready action.
Just a single.
Just
Yeah.
the readied action.
Yeah. Sort of a surprising round
Okay.
sort of scenario.
So then, fuck, never mind.
cool.
I rolled a 2, and let's look. Let's look and see. I rolled a 2, and my bonus is a +10, so I got a 12 on my attack.
Let me bring up their statistics.
It would be-
It is a big giant miss. Poof. Wiffle ball over the shoulder, and he turns and shoots at Ophilia because he saw it coming now. No, I'm just kidding.
What did you roll to attack?
2.
Oh, yeah, that misses. I thought you said 22. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Oh, God.
We're screwed.
We're all going to die. Okay. Ophilia, you're up. We got these two guys there. You Misty step behind the one with the hammer.
Boom.
Hammer away. I'm
Okay.
going to write down their stats here.
Cool. So she's gonna do her shadow booming blade combo.
Okay.
Because you described it as dim, I get advantage. Thank you. For
I changed my
using
mind. It's
the-
lightly dim.
It's already
It's
on,
mildly dim.
on mic.
It's noon in the Underworld.
Incredibly, I rolled 2 natural ones.
Well, in Daggerheart, that'd be a crit.
Oh, shit.
That'd be great. Nice. Okay. Let me.
Snake eyes.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
I felt
did
like
feel
that.
good.
That feels so much good.
Thanks, Rain.
Chelsea just
I'm-
threw the dice behind her back into the wall.
That's
now
an
I'm missing
interesting
the one I
scenario.
wanted.
Two
Almost hit
natural
Cherie.
ones. We can't. We
Misty
can't pass
stepped
that
into the wall.
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
got you
that's-
gotta
we gotta have some fun. with
you
that.
gotta
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
the hammer.
You did. Let me just change the music. I didn't like that vibe.
Pretend that you're dead.
Okay.
Bastion's cursing intensifies.
Sorry.
The
Sorry there.
Getting used to this new table.
Yeah, we're getting used to the new space. A lot of cords getting ripped out and people touching
Yes.
elbows.
Sitting at like a little kid's table, like at turkey dinner.
Yeah.
My crack is huge.
Wow.
The vibe is actually
between
on
the
point
tape
for
here.
child's table at turkey dinner.
It's actually,
That's true.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The first dwarf, you misty step behind him, and remember when you're sitting there by this ridge, you can almost feel like they sensed that you were there.
Yep.
You misty step behind him, hoping to smash him with his axes, right?
the hatchets.
Oh,
yeah.
your hatchets, yeah. And his gauntlet hands come out and just like grab you by the hair and pull you in front of the two of them. And he's like, pretty girl, and takes his hammer and swings at you to make an
My
attack.
split ends didn't break.
Oh. Natural one. Oh.
What the hell?
What do we do this? Okay, but
This room is cursed. We need to move the rooms. Let's move.
for his natural one, he's going to whiff as you step out of the way. So he's going to lose his balance, land prone. That's his natural one. But because you got 2, the other is still going to make an attack.
That makes sense.
18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Nice. It's multi-attack. It's 2 hooked blades. Wait, if it's multi-attack, do I roll twice? My brain is broken right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so first attack. Is that another? Oh, 60. Yeah, that one definitely hits. Okay, both of those hit. Need my d8s. 5, 6, 16 points of piercing damage. Oh, and I forgot. He was dipping his blade in that wyvern, so it is poisoned. So that was 16, and then 2d6 poison. 9 points of poison for one. 5 points of poison for the second.
Woo.
Yeah.
Felt that one. It's like 30 points of damage.
Jesus. Yikes. Okay, so that was the reaction to them with your natural one. The hammer guy is now prone in front of you. Who's up next? Mador. Oh, you still have a move action. You did Misty Step.
And I actually, I also have another 2 attacks.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think your natural one would negate them.
Negate
You're
them?
prone, no?
No,
No, he's
I
prone.
step back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's prone. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Hammer guy?
Hammer time.
Yes, the one right on the ground in front. Yes.
Yeah, did you roll advantage?
I did, but also because of the dim or dark.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was just making sure in case you got a natty 20.
Should I just roll for both attacks that she's going to do right now?
Yeah,
And then
do
I can
it.
just roll damage
Yeah,
at
yeah,
once.
yeah.
Cool. And then that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, both those hit.
Sweet.
Just wanted to point out that my Witch Hazel dice got that natural one.
I rolled 4 ones just now.
Whoa, that's great.
This room is cursed.
Great. I don't like it in here anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be for the first hit. I rolled another one. I rolled 2 more ones. So that's going to be 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Wow. That's such a cute hit for 2 attacks.
Well, that was 1 attack.
Oh, I thought that was both. I was like,
I didn't have
"Jeez."
enough dice. And then that one's a bit better. So that one's going to be 6, 12, 12. That was a 4 until I flipped it. 16, 18, 28, 29 points damage.
Holy monkey.
8 of which
Bam.
are thunder.
Thunder.
Just in
Okay.
case that mattered.
No, it doesn't. But thank you
Thunder
for
down
asking.
under.
Okay, man, this guy took collectively 35 points of damage already. That was pretty damn good hitting.
Thank you.
By Philly. Are you making any other move actions, or are you done?
No, I think she'll just hang out now.
Mador.
She's gasping for breath a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural one?
I got a 15 to hit.
No, miss. But which one were you going after? Out of
The one that
curiosity?
I can hit.
The one with the least AC.
Well, one of them's prone. Are you?
Yeah, I'll go for the prone one.
Okay, then did you roll advantage?
Oh,
Because he's prone.
For ranged, it's disadvantage.
Unless you're sharpshooter.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Sure,
Oh, you're
shooter.
using
Oh.
your
oh, you know, I'm going for the guy who stood up.
Okay, still miss.
Still misses. Okay, second attack.
Okay,
That's going to be a 7, 10, 15, 16, 18 to hit.
hits.
Hits. Okay, perfect.
So this is dude that's standing up who has the blades, the hooked blades.
Yes.
Yep.
Hello, my friend. And just shoots at him.
I'm over here.
That's going to be 8 points of damage, but I am going to throw in there the lightning arrow. So you need me a dex save of 12.
Ooh. Dex save.
Get another one, you mother.
8.
8. Perfect. You're going to take 4d8 damage.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a second. Did I write it?
Roll it. That's a D10, not a D8.
That's a D10.
Yeah, okay. So just give me a second.
Russ is mathing.
I know, I don't have my calculator.
Mathing's the
I
worst.
like that calculator.
We've got 9, 10, 11. We've got 16 points of extra damage. I'm also going to throw in there my Hunter's Mark for an extra D6, which is a 6.
Dang.
And originally when I told you the damage for the actual crossbow, I'd rolled a D8 by mistake. It was actually supposed to be a D10.
Okay.
Which would be 5 plus 7, so that is 12. 13.
Okay. So we had 12, 16, and 13?
No, just add 2 points of extra damage in there. So I got an 11 with the other one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the collective damage then?
11. Whatever I told you. 11, 13.
You said 13.
13.
Yeah. And then another 2?
And 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you pop up, fire off a couple shots, get him on the second shot. Give me a quick perception check, Mador.
That's going to be a, let's see, what did you say, perception? That's going to be a 16.
16. You actually recognize this dwarf, someone you've reluctantly rubbed shoulders with before. His name's Vex. Him and his family have become bankrupt because of you and your family's dealings. He's a sellsword, but he was associated with the Treath business, essentially. And when that soured, his whole family had also gone bankrupt. And he's had it out for you for quite some time. You probably saw him in the battlefields before you ended up down here. But now you see you're the one shooting at him versus the other way around.
I see you're still losing, friend.
About to turn the tables to my side.
We'll see.
As he draws his blades and looks at you.
Where's my mustache?
I'm basically Wario at this point.
Fuck, I like
I
Mador
was
so
thinking
much.
like Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah,
but
that was
that's
exactly,
perfect.
yeah.
Love it. And then he like pops up, says that, and hides behind the rock again.
But his top hat is still
Yeah, yeah,
visible.
I love it. All right, who we got up next? We got Cherie.
Cherie is she's kind of like hiding, like crouched down behind these rocks, and then she casts the spell.
Oh.
And it's called Sacred Weapon.
Ooh.
And so then my weapon starts to glow for 1 minute, but she's trying to cover it up. She doesn't want it glowing too much. She's like, wait a minute.
She's like, whoa, shh.
And then she's going to fire off a shot. Well, what this does is it gives me an extra 4 on my like a +4 to my roll. So let's just so she's got a bolt already. She's got a bolt already in there. So she's gonna see if she can hit one of these dwarves, and it'll be the one that's standing with the axes.
You want to use your dice tower?
With the hook blades, yeah.
No, the dice tower doesn't work.
No, it works great.
Look at the 5.
I saw it. It worked great. You just threw it right at the
Actually, it was one of the best rolls you've ever done.
Yes.
actually beautiful. Oh my god, you're sieging your dice tower.
This new dice holder is just 20 pieces of duct tape.
Sucks.
Ramblings of a
I feel like
madman.
before he throws it, we should start doing like the orc chant from like.
Oh yeah. Well,
Right.
I'd also be fine with like a whoa lo lo lo.
So
lo.
there's a 5. There's a 5 on the dice.
Looks like dice are back on the menu.
Plus 4, and plus I get another 5. So that's 10, 14.
14 to hit is a miss.
It's 18.
To our friend Vex.
All right. Well, that is so. Cherie's gonna kind of like just try to cover up her bow.
Okay. Are you staying hidden behind the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would she come out?
Nice. Yeah. I mean, if you're hidden and you take a move action, you'll be under full cover, or you can peek your head so you can see what's going on and have half cover.
I want to be able to peek.
Okay. So you'll have +2 to your AC with half cover.
Yeah.
Wing
Okay.
peaks.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Bastion, you are up.
Bastion runs up to the fellow that's prone. Crits on 1. So I'm not going to...
Actually?
Crits on 2.
What?
Because he gets improved critical.
Oh,
so he crits on 19s and 20s. And then he rolls an 18. We'll see if I crit on this one too. Nah. So that's over 20 for that. Okay. Great.
That's great. I'm so glad for you.
Yeah, that's great.
This is
so
great.
Nice.
he's also going to use his cleave on the other person who's next to them because he successfully hit.
Oh, okay.
And that is a 19 to hit all
So
told.
that's a crit?
No, it's
okay.
Dirty 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wait, if those are 2 crits, does that mean we're using our that's actual crits? We're
yeah,
using
those
our
are
crit?
actual, those are
that's
actual
what we're
crits.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's how we're doing it.
Brutal crits.
Yeah, so
Things that Sean taught us.
Yeah, no, it's really working well for
I know.
for Bastion.
So brutal crits, if you haven't been keeping up, means instead of rolling twice, we just take first roll is we don't roll. It's considered max damage, and then you roll the second roll.
Yeah, so that just in its own right, that's going to be 30. No, sorry, 2 criticals, so that's 20 points of damage. 29.
Just gonna get my
31. 41. This is just on the guy on the ground.
Okay. Tell me when I should hit plus equals.
Sorry, 41, and then plus the bonuses, 45, 49, 52 damage
Still counting.
on that one guy.
Jeez.
Just on the one guy.
Just on the one guy, and then 12 on the one with the curved blades.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay. And then the guy on the ground, he will also use his sap ability, so they have disadvantage if they're still alive.
Oh man, I gotta put
attack.
disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Man, that was a hell of a
Bastion
hit.
just like ran in, and then he's going to point to Mador, to the person who's standing. He's like, he's right there. He just said it.
Beautiful. All right. Who we got up next? We got Skoogie.
Skoogie?
Yep.
Skoogie's just gonna. I'm not sure how far away he was. I don't know if we ever really established that, but it was pretty far. He's gonna use all of his movement, which is 40 feet, to start closing the gap, just in case his friends need him in an emergency.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna fire off a couple of shots with his bow. At we've got. Who's the guy that's looking pretty wounded? Is that Warhammer guy or that?
Yeah,
hook
a
tool
dude
guy?
on the ground, Warhammer guy.
The other guy's looking good and fresh though.
Yeah,
Ish.
I wouldn't say fresh.
He's got a bleeding lip.
Yeah. He's got some cauliflower ear.
He's gonna shoot at what everyone took a swipe at, Ophi, which is I think the Warhammer guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna fire off 2 arrows, thunk thunk.
If
back to back.
Warhammer guy though is on the ground, so do you have that?
I have sharpshooter, so
Okay,
it's it doesn't matter.
Sounds good.
So 13 plus 10, 23.
Oh, yeah.
Probably hits. Okay, and the other one does not hit.
Okay.
And we've
Just
established
getting my
that.
calculator ready again.
So
Just
it
gonna
won't be
leave
that
that
big of a
open.
deal. He's not really a So that is I'm not gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll a 1d8 plus 4 to give you some damage. It's 2 plus 4 is 6, and then because he hurt him, so that guy's also gonna lose 10 feet of movement.
Down dude. Okay.
He until my next turn. He is right beside the. How close is he to the lava?
Let's just do a luck roll. He's pretty far from it. Let's say 20 feet.
Okay, so he's going to use his gathered swarm and send in the crows to pick him up and drag him as much as 15 feet
Wow.
towards the lava.
Nice. Okay.
So you have to do. That person has to do a save of some sort.
Okay.
And I will tell you what it is in a second when I find it.
I
'cause
probably
think I know
fail.
what it is.
He doesn't have that big of stats, and I got a 6.
It has to beat 16 on strength.
Definitely not.
Okay, so he gets moved 15 feet
Okay.
and is still prone
Okay.
because I get to knock prone. So he's 5 feet away from the lava.
5 feet from the lava. Let me just bring up the stats on that because I have this area written down. Got lava. Okay.
And and I also get to throw another 1d8 piercing damage at him for that. So another 3 points there.
Okay. What was his total damage?
Well, my first roll was a 2.
It was 6.
6. Yeah, so 9.
Okay. 9 total.
And I'm going to use my I'll as bonus action I'll cast my Maker's Mark on him,
Nice.
which will also give me another 1d6.
Maker's Mark? Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Maker's Mark is
Yeah,
bourbon.
I'm throwing bourbon in his eyes. Another 5 points of damage there.
Nice. Okay. Oh boy, this guy is looking real rough now. It is their turn though, and I have some fun little moves from them. I'm so glad that I agreed to the dim because I forgot, and I'm going to read this word for word so Chelsea can't try to call me
I
on
wasn't
it.
going to.
For Vex, it says he has Shadow Step as a bonus action, teleport 30 feet between dim light areas.
Yep.
Next attack that turn deal does an extra 3d6 psychic damage.
Yep.
Beautiful. I'm so glad we agreed on dim light.
Me too.
We're going to start with Vex. He is going to Shadow Step towards Mador.
Of course.
Of course.
Right,
Hello, I'm here.
line up
We'll
behind
see.
him.
Please be Mador's new voice.
And
Mador gets punched in the throat, and now his voice is a bit different.
After the trouncing.
I also have a unique scenario for him. And Chelsea can read it if you don't believe me.
I
It says-
believe you.
It says Vendetta against Mador Treath. Vex's first weapon hit each round deals an additional 3d6 of damage.
Yep.
No problem.
Perfect.
fine.
So he's
Super
going to
cool.
Shadow
Bring
Step.
it on, baby.
Which gives me an extra 3d6 psychic, and then because it's Mador, an extra 3d6
Oh, no,
damage as
please
well. But
don't.
first, I got to determine if I actually hit you.
You want to join our crew?
It's 2 hits, right?
Shut
Multi-attack.
up, you imbecile.
An 18 and a 14, both plus 8.
Oh, yeah, those would hit.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. So
My armor's 25, but whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 5, and then the 2d. Oh, geez, this is going to take forever. Let's just add all the damage.
Oh, it's going to take forever. Yeah, just
Okay.
hey, take your time, bud.
Drag it out. Don't worry about it.
All right, here we
that's
go.
all right.
Well, I got 8 and 5 is 13.
Correct.
And then 9 on top of that is 22 points of the initial damage for the first hit. And then that one does the 3d6 psychic damage because of the Shadow Step. Which is 6 and 6 is 12, and 3 is 15. And then 3d6 because of his Vendetta is 10, 13 from the Vendetta.
So 15 and 13 on top of that?
On top of that, and then his offhand also hit, but this we won't get extra dice for that. It's just the D8. 3 and 5 is 7. No, 8.
Ophelia, I hit him really good, but they look really scary.
They're really scary.
Oh, God.
They hit harder than Malachar.
So, yeah.
So he used that. He has a.
Is all of this happening behind that wall of stone? So
Yeah, yeah, we
she
can't really see.
disappeared and we just see like splatters of blood.
Oh, my God, his mustache.
Just me and you behind there, bud.
No, not his top hat.
He's actually going to run back out, taking an opportunity attack towards the dwarven friend of his that has been downed.
Would that opportunity attack be? Never mind.
Yeah, it's an opportunity attack. I can only do slash in it because I couldn't use my crossbow at an opportunity attack, could I?
I'm not sure because don't you have that special shooting ability that it doesn't matter?
Oh, right.
Sharpshooter?
Yeah. Sharpshooter. Yeah.
But
Oh, we
that's
didn't take
good.
that one?
No. You took whatever you took. I don't know things about stuff.
No, I don't think I do. So
Okay,
I'm using my
slash.
scimitar, so it would be 14. Misses.
14 misses, yeah. He uses his full action to stand over the other dwarf, and it looks like he's trying to ready something, but doesn't have enough action to do it.
Oh, he's going to teabag him?
Yeah, exactly.
So just
Open your mouth. Salty this time.
Gavin, in the corner. Think about what you said.
He's just giving him a salt lick.
So did
Other
he
corner.
did the dwarf come close to Cherie then?
Next to Mador.
Cherie's right next to me, too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to attack. We don't have a map out in front of us, so we'll say yes.
Cherie was in the peaky corner.
Right.
Got some of Mador's blood on her.
Does that mean while he's moving? Can I use shocking grasp while he moves away?
Yeah.
That's an attack.
Yeah, I think it's as long as it's a regular
I think as
attack,
long
yeah.
as it requires an attack roll.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. It can just only be once. You don't get like all 3 of your attacks.
Yeah.
You just get
Right.
one, and it uses up your reaction for that.
so
turn. Yeah.
Right.
that is 15.
To hit, miss. Shocking Grasp does hit him, but it doesn't seem to do anything against his strong dwarven armor. He makes it over his friend, starts reaching down. That friend puts his hand up for his turn and uses his arm as leverage to pull himself up, who is now standing. They are both standing. This one takes out his rune-based hammer, which you can now see is glowing, and he walks over to the lava that your friend so beautifully put him close to and dips it into the lava.
So does he leave where Ophelia and I are attacking him? So do we get opportunity attacks?
No, he just leans 5 feet over.
It's a really long hammer.
Just wondering.
He's got a huge hammer.
Huge hammer, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. You can do opportunity attacks because I really want him to dip. The molten swing is what it's called, and I got to recharge on 5 or 6.
Just kill him.
Yeah, it would be funny if you killed him as he's reaching in
Gavin.
there.
Gavin, does an
Yes.
18 hit?
It does.
13 for me.
I'm gonna be really upset if you kill him in the lava.
Do it.
I'll be totally
gotta
open.
push?
13 didn't hit. I take it. I think through. Yeah.
I do 11.
What's happening?
But can I gonna use my push ability when I hit somebody?
Oh, he's dipping that hammer.
Son of a bitch.
That hammer is dipping.
He's at 100 right now. He has 130 hit points. So
Jesus.
Yeah, so he takes 13 from the halberd in his ass.
okay, so he's got 113.
And then he gets pushed 10 feet towards the lava, presumably.
Do I get a chance to dodge it?
No, it's just a tactical mastery.
No.
Yeah, straight
Okay,
into the
hold on.
lava. Good-gum.
I gotta look at the lava stats.
I think it's like 10d6
you can't just survive
per
lava.
6 seconds.
Well, I think it's like it's like a fire burn thing.
Gavin.
Unless he's
Let
made
me
out of
open
fire
it.
himself. I don't know.
Bloodhearth.
He's not surviving lava, dude.
Plateau of Flame.
Minus the 7.
I can say
I don't
things.
think he's gonna survive.
Just
that.
to the right of where this is happening, an elf is yelling at a man, "Throw it in!
Throw it in.
Isildur!"
I need more. I might
get
need
it.
more D10.
Shut up, you get it.
Shut up, you've seen that one.
Have I?
Only the first one.
Oh, I might have
Right at the
fallen
beginning. It's the
asleep.
prequel.
Yeah.
Potato was probably talking to me.
60-10. Hopefully,
60-10. That's 70.
I think he's dead. What is this? We got 3. That's not 30. So that's 9, 10,
That's 10.
19.
Yeah.
Another, 18, and then 28. He's dead. He falls into the
Well, doesn't really
lava.
fall. He got pushed
But
in.
Yeah, he gets
did
pushed
get
in,
to
stumbles
dip
in.
the hammer in.
The hammer goes in, but it is this rune-covered hammer that just like starts to emanate flame and energy. And there is a split second that if someone wanted to try and grab it, they
Ooh.
can.
Ooh, grab it. Somebody grab
I
it.
will say though, this thing is already hot, and you can tell that he is wearing gauntlets. You're wearing gauntlets.
I am wearing gauntlets.
But anybody who grabs it that isn't is going to take fire damage. I will give you that.
I'm too far away anyway.
I would absolutely love to grab this hammer and get cursed, probably.
Grab
but
that
we'll
dwarf's
see.
hammer.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Double
attuned
cursed?
to his
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah.
Grab that
so
big
weighty.
thing. I am going to need a dex roll to see if you get it in time.
Very
Does it look like it's
reasonable.
like kind of almost like throbbing in the lava?
I'll say I need a
Throbbing in
12.
hot.
You 12? I got a 14 on the dice.
14, you grab
Yeah,
it. And you don't take any fire damage. You have, we'll just call it I think I just called it a rune Ember Hammer.
You called it bad enemy demon slayer hammer, I think you said.
It's just rune
Fire
hammer here.
hammer.
But I have the stats for it later. You have stuff
20
like Molten
D10.
Swing and Thunder Stomp. Anyway, yeah. Just remind me later. Rune Hammer.
Rune hammer!
Throwback.
He's going to throw it off a ship later on.
I don't need this.
Beautiful. Okay, that was
Amazing.
everybody's turn. However, I rolled earlier to see if there was a reaction with all of the noise. And I need everybody to give me
I'm making
perception
it.
checks.
Beat the shit out of you.
10.
Let me use my big boy.
Fail.
Thanks. I figured.
Perception plus
15.
4, 5, 9.
9.
Fail.
Fail, fail.
Fail.
20.
Fail.
Actually?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, 18 and 2 is 20.
15.
Both of you pass. You scan around. You're like, what the hell is that screeching noise? And then you both like look at each other and look it over at the wyvern that's on the ground. And you're like, oh, shit.
It's an old VW rabbit. Fucking timing belts going on there.
Four on the floor.
Oh, God.
It's Thorn Ironclaw. He pulls up in the old rabbit.
Sebastian's old man noise is like, somebody should have been maintaining this.
A wyvern comes over one of the cliffs that are off to the south, up in the sky, attracted obviously by the sound, but also the smell of meat.
Ooh.
It is going to.
Barbecue
I got some
happening.
barbecue.
I'm going to roll its initiative to see where it lands for attack. 19 plus.
Okay.
That's not its link.
Ooh.
Thought I opened it ahead of time. I didn't.
Darn it.
It is called, and this is called an Ember Drake, but it's a wyvern. I should have called it an Ember Drake. Sorry, I ruined it for you. It's initiative. These are so hard to read. Where's initiative now? Initiative? Is it just Dex?
Oh, you're probably looking at
Dex?
Con,
well,
Dex?
Yeah, plus your dex modifier.
A Dex meeting?
Weird.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I thought they always showed initiative. Anyway, okay. The dex on this guy's 0, so 19. Who did I beat? Mador and Philly, but before Cherie,
not
right?
Philly.
Yeah, so he got.
Not a Philly?
No. I rolled a natural 20 and I have a
between-
plus
No,
10.
sorry, I meant, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
you meant he beat.
You're good.
Okay.
I was like, do not.
Top of the round, though, we have Philly back.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah. The two dwarves are gone. The one is dead, and the other that was lightly injured is still standing with his swords.
Okay, fantastic. I think she's still trying to catch her breath, but she is going to. She is just gonna swing regular swings,
All right.
and so that'll be 3 attacks. Should I just roll
Yeah.
all 3 attacks straight
You
out?
do
the gate?
you, whichever you'd like.
That is going to be a 20 something to hit.
Yep. I only need 17 for this guy. I'll just tell you.
Perfect. 20 something to hit.
Good.
And 20 something to hit.
Well,
Damn.
okay.
This is for the prone?
No, that
This
prone
guy's
dude
back
already
up.
went swimming. He's
Okay.
standing.
Albert does a flyby to give advantage.
This is for Vex.
Oh, Vex.
Yeah.
He's still up. Okay.
The other guy's name was Dulric, if you care, but it doesn't
No,
matter.
we don't care.
Okay.
I do.
Cool,
I care.
Dulric Dulric
Okay.
is dead.
So that is going to be 4, 10, 15, 16, 25, 20, or 30 points of damage on the first one.
Jesus.
You're welcome.
Wow.
And then it's going to be just the 2d8 for the second 2.
Are you guys level 10 or 11?
11.
Cool.
8, 9 points for the second swing.
Okay.
This is why DMs hate above level 10 play.
Add a creature.
And then 10 points for the third swing.
Okay, sounds good. Woo boy, this guy is looking pretty bloodied now thanks to Philly's follow-up to Mador's or Bastion's little kick into the lava. Do you have any move actions left?
Not without incurring an attack, so I think I'll just hang out.
Okay. I forgot something at the very top of the round, which I was supposed to do, and I would like to do it now. I just didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to read it out in front of you. I really should have organized these notes better. It's the curse of having a system that lets you write a lot of notes is now I have notes all over the place. The basalt crusts is the thing that I'm reading. It says, at the start of each combat round, roll a d4. On a 1, the crust beneath a random combat fractures. They need to make a dex of save of 15. So let me see if 1 happens. No. That's a 1. But it landed on dice. Should we reroll it?
No, I think
it's not.
That's fine.
That's how you talk
Everybody's
about
like, it's
it.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Just leave it. All right. No.
Didn't you say if it is on a 1, it cracks? Not that I want to correct you.
Oh,
but
you're right. I thought on a 4.
I didn't-
On a 1,
I know,
the
but-
crust beneath a random combatant fractures.
Yeah.
So everybody give me D20. Let's just do initiative. And lowest initiative is going to have it crack under them.
I rolled a natural 20, so that gives me 30.
Okay.
Sorry, we're going into initiative again?
No, I'm just
No,
using
it's
that
just
as
a
like basically a
challenge.
dex roll, like to see who's lowest.
Are we up on rocks though?
No, but
Oh.
underneath you, that's like you
Yeah,
guys aren't.
ground.
You're standing behind a rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scoogy got a 6.
15.
If it's initiative, does Bastion's advantage on initiative
No,
count?
Sorry, I meant dex.
No, okay.
Oh, you did mean dex?
Yeah.
Okay, I still got a natural 20, but
Okay.
yeah.
But is this a dex saving throw that we're
15.
making?
Dex saving throw.
Okay, all
Just to
right.
clarify.
Oh, that's different.
That's
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Everybody re-roll then. Unless you have a high number, then don't re-roll.
I did actually get 30.
Okay.
Are we re-rolling or no?
Do whatever you want. Dex
17.
save.
Okay, okay. Dex.
Yeah,
All right.
Bastion got the 6, so.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
But at least you're closest to me.
True.
Better than Scooby.
15.
Oh,
80 feet back.
15. Did anybody beat a 6? That's what matters. We just need lowest roll. Skoogie's still looking.
Yes, no,
No,
I beat
I
a
got a
6.
17.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. It says now you need to make a dex save, so you have one chance to not fall in.
14.
I need a 15. You leak clear and half the lava damage. On a failure, you fall into the lava.
Shit.
Can I ride this hammer?
Ooh. Dark.
You wanna ride the
Bookmark
dwarf's
that.
hammer?
Ride.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what? This sounds like a really good time to use Indomitable.
Put your bandana on.
Like the snowman?
No, so if I fail a saving throw, I get to re-roll it.
That's right.
I have 60-10 that I have to roll.
Oh, I got 19.
Yay!
Yay.
Wait, you save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I only needed a 15. It's fine. I'll put all my dice down. That's great. Oh, wait.
You still roll. It's just
Success.
halved.
Yeah. Success, leap, clear. You
I
take
still take
the
half.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I still get a roll.
Yeah, don't worry, buddy, but I don't want to take all that lava damage.
Just you wait. Mater's going to jump off something tall eventually.
10. And that's 20.
can
Oops,
fly.
That's 20.
Fly!
30. 8. 9, 10, 11. So 41. 46. Halved is 23.
For a second, I was like, 46 was halved.
Yeah, 23 points of lava damage as this crust cracks from underneath you and you plumage into part of it. You leap over some of it, otherwise fine.
Oh, do you think you got the tip of your todger in it?
Want to check it out?
Mador, you're up.
Okay. How bad is he looking? Oh, we've got
Last
a
dude,
Viren though as well.
he's looking rough.
We've got a birdie coming in too though.
Yep.
What should I do here? I am going to. I'm not gonna fuck, but
Roll for it.
roll for thrust.
Spit on it.
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, sounds good.
I get 6d8.
All right. Well, you're counting that up. Do you have a move action, and then we'll move on while you count up the healing?
I'm gonna stay around because I'm in cover right now, so I'm staying
68 for cure wounds. That's killer.
on 3rd level. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, cool. He's gonna hide behind the rocks, heal himself. Then we have the Ember Drake, which is just a wyvern. It swoops down. It has a lot of movement, 40 feet. It's going to use twice its movement to get above everybody, but will not have the opportunity to attack because it used all of its movement. On to Cherie.
Cherie is going to freak out with this thing above her, I guess, right? This big wyvern.
Ember Drake.
Ember Drake. She's going to cast darkness on its forehead.
Oh. Wait. On his forehead?
Yeah.
Can you cast it on a creature? I think you have to cast it on an object.
Well, it's an object. Creature. Creature and object, same thing.
I got 34 points of health back.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll let you put it on an arrow and shoot an arrow at it if it sticks into it. I think darkness has to be on an
that's good.
object.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, do that.
That sounds
The
really
arrow.
epic.
The arrow.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
All right.
miss.
I can try. Let's see what I can do.
Roll a natural 1 and hit somebody else.
Well,
No, actually.
no guarantee.
We can't see Bastion die.
Again.
All right, so I'm going to try to hit this thing with an arrow.
Yeah,
and I'm
with
casting
darkness.
darkness on it. Is that right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I like it.
So I got 18 on the dice, and then with my thing that I get +4 because I cast that magical thing on there, and I get a +5. So that's 9 and 18 is 27.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so darkness too.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
How am I going to handle that?
That's very cinematic.
Yeah.
Disadvantage all the time.
Well, but it's going to try to claw like this.
No,
It's a bad idea.
No,
Can
It
you
was a great
fly
idea.
if...
And
No.
is the Drake gonna understand that the darkness is in the arrow, or is he just
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Ow," and then
Yeah.
move on?
Oh
and
my
then be
god,
like,
it hit a nerve and I'm blind now.
He just keeps flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he'd have other senses, right? I mean, he'd have smell.
I
But could
imagine
you-
it
could you fly
right
if
into
you're
the,
in
into the
darkness?
lava?
Oh, I do it all the
and
time.
a wisdom saving throw to see
I have a
if
technical question that
Yeah,
might wreck
I
that
wanna do
turn,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Isn't that taking
No.
2 actions, or is darkness a bonus action?
Well, I said that he could do it because he
Okay.
wanted to do the darkness. So I was
Okay.
like, you have to hit it with an arrow. And I'll
Twain
give it
wants to
you.
do the darkness.
Okay.
15
Long as
wisdom.
he
He believes in a
30
thing
pretty
called
wise.
love.
Oh, wyverns aren't
I get
wise.
it.
0.
Thank you.
15 though, I'm gonna let it continue flying momentarily. It's not gonna just plummet out of the sky, but it's not its round yet. I just wanted to see its reaction to this moment. So it is currently in the sky, but does have darkness around its head. What is the radius on that?
15 feet.
Okay, so almost the whole thing. Perfect.
So we can just see its tail.
So like flames just coming out every now and then.
So we can see
hell?
it, but it can't see us.
That's amazing. All right.
Sounds like an advantage situation.
Do you want to use a move
Yeah,
action?
it sounds like you'd have it.
No, I'm good. I'm done.
I feel like everyone on the battlefield for a moment goes, huh,
I didn't know that was possible.
there are no sides right now.
I've not seen that before.
Bastion, you're up.
Bastion's gonna get out of the fucking lava,
Good idea.
What a weird choice.
crawl up, face the other dwarf.
Okay.
Are we going to continue to kill each other, or do we want to deal with that? And point out to the wyvern.
Yeah. Killed the last one. I don't see much of a challenge here. And he takes out his blades and looks at you.
Fuck yeah! All right, let's do it. Yeah, all attacks. Not as good as last time. Yeah. I think I just hit once.
Yell at a gas.
Can we just take a second?
Sorry, I thought you never asked. Thank God. Leans on his blades.
Yeah, Bastion sort of like swings wide a couple times. Like, I'm just warming up. 1 second. Hits once.
Nice.
Does 9 points of damage.
All right.
It's going to do an offhand attack, which isn't as much. So just with the butt end of the poleaxe, and is going to do an additional 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do I got here? Ooh, boy. That's creeping up.
But we'll use the tactical mastery of Sap and impose disadvantage on their next attack.
Okay, on it. So his next attack disadvantage. Good to know. I had that last time. Disadvantage. Skoogie, you're up.
So Skoogie we've agreed that we can see enough pieces of the wyvern that he would know where to shoot.
Yeah. I think
Without
so.
disadvantage situation. Yeah, so he will shoot both of his arrows at the wyvern.
Yeah, you would definitely see its wings and tail, so you could track it realistically.
Okay, so one of them's a natural 20. And the other one's a 10 plus 10.
That's great.
So it's not that crazy. It's well, I mean, I don't know how this. Okay, so I get an automatic 1d8, right? My damage as the whatever that thing's called.
Yep.
And then so 8 plus 9 on the second roll, so 17
Okay.
for the first attack, and then the second attack is gonna be 1d8 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12 on that.
Okay. So 29 total so far?
Yeah, and then he's going to cast Hail of Thorns
Ooh.
as a bonus action.
What's the range on that?
No range.
Oh.
No range.
It's where it's one that's like
it's
tied
where
to
your
his arrow.
ammunition is.
Oh,
So a
shit.
whole bunch of other little mini like
Ah, cool.
little icicles
Nice.
That is cool.
come flying out of the sky and attack this thing for another 3d10 because
Jesus.
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Wow.
Next week's questions from Gavin. What do you hate most? And he's just gonna roll out a scroll.
Okay, so I don't like Cherie. I don't like Vador. I don't like Bastion.
Yeah, he's going to take an extra 3d10
Especially best.
is 12, 16
Okay.
damage on that. And then actually my swarm gets to attack also because that's not a bonus action or anything, that just happens.
Your murder of crows.
My murder of crows. So that's another d8. Another 4 points.
All right.
And
And did they
That-
drag him anywhere? Just kidding.
no. I'm just going to use them to go in there and peck at a bunch with their beaks.
Nice.
And I think that's going to bring his turn to an end. And then he will use all of his movement again to move 40 feet closer to his friends.
Okay, sounds good. I would say after you've done 2 full rounds of movement like that, I think you're up on your friends now. So
Okay.
anything you want was within move for melee. It is Mr. Dwarf's turn. Vex pauses at Bastion instead of turning towards Mador, and looks at you. You've done one miss and 1 hit, and he's like, "Well, My turn. Goes to swing with his 2 blades, his hooked rapiers. Oh, is that a natural 1? No, it's a 7. Woof. That one probably misses. It's 15.
Does not hit.
Okay, and then the other is dirty 20.
Ooh, was
Or
that
21.
disadvantage for one of those? Because he's got disadvantage.
I'll roll the higher one to be nice.
Thank you.
Still hit. Okay, so this the one is going to hit, which is a 1d8 plus 5. Ooh, what is that? 13?
Cool.
8 and 5?
Yep.
13? For piercing, and then it's 2d6 poison because he dipped the blade. Oh, 2 1s, 2 points of poison damage, and will use his bonus action to shadow step away behind the rocks. So he's under full cover.
Cool. And that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
It does not. No.
Can Bastion use his reaction in that moment before he does that? Not to like hit him for something.
Yeah.
He's got reactive strike.
Ooh,
so
I like it.
just as like a spiteful whap in the face.
Yes.
Gets a 17 on the dice.
Just hits.
Just
his
hits.
AC is 17. I'll tell you, he has 94 right now, and his total HP is 115.
He got 9 points of damage on him just with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's at 103, still standing. Okay. That's his move. The other guy is still bubbling in lava, so there's not much to do there. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, so Ophelia's going to use her movement to get to him.
Okay.
And
So now, just to clarify, there's 3 people behind the rock: Ophelia, Vex, and
Cherie.
Cherie. Yeah. She's going to have Albert do a flyby and give her the help action. And that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a natural 20 on the second.
Is that Witch Hazel Days?
That is Witch Hazel Dice. Thank you so much for asking. And then that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do the natural 20 first. So the natural 20, that's going to be 8, 16. I need my calculator.
This is to Vex,
16,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
He's already dead.
I was going to say. He's
Mador, watch out. She's... Oh, no, that's fine.
so going to be 54 points of damage, but that's
Okay.
just, that's before I actually roll.
You can roll if you want. He's already dead, but go for
Okay,
it.
no, that's good. We'll just leave it then. We'll save the time.
Make him really dead.
5 minutes.
So if he's dead, I would say that she just comes around and like he just essentially chops him.
As soon as he
his head off.
shadow
Yeah.
steps, he's like,
exactly.
Oh, thank God, I'm out of the way of the wyvern.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Ember Drake, out of the way of the Ember Drake.
That's it. Then that is her. Oh wait, she can see the wyvern?
Yes,
Ember
Ember
Dragon.
Drake.
Ember Drake. So sorry. She's going to toll the dead then.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw
For the Drake,
for the Drake. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
0.
DC 15.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Fantastic.
This Drake is amazing.
That is going to be.
Oh, can't see.
That's true.
To be fair.
Yeah, you should have a disadvantage on that roll as well, I guess.
Yeah,
That is 3d12.
13.
9 plus 7, 18 plus 7 is 25.
Oh boy, this guy's looking rough already too. You guys do way too much damage.
Oh man, can I have bless on this thing?
Yes, bless you.
Cure wounds. He's good. Bring it
Doesn't
back.
seem fair.
And then that's Ophelia's turn.
Mador, you're up.
I get 2 23s to hit.
Yeah. 223s?
Well, I'm gonna hit twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the first 23.
Yep.
We will get, let's see here in the old attacky attacks. 14 points on the first one. And 14 and 13 points on the next one. I'm going to throw a hunter's mark in there as well.
Oh boy, he's close already.
2 points from the hunter's mark.
Okay.
And I'm also going to need a, did I use this? Yeah, I'm also going to use the lightning arrow into one of those as well. So I need a Dex 12 from him.
Dex is 0. 11.
You're about to get fried, buddy.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think he's going to make it past this.
I wonder how many soul shards this thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good rolls. 16 plus 12 is 29. Am I
He's
doing
dead.
that right? Yeah. 20.
Yeah.
Big
You
hitter.
just see this black mass with little red wingtips sail straight towards the ground after a couple lightning shots from Mador as well as Shuri and everybody else that's been shooting at it, and then just like big lava like splash. And you guys are out of combat. You get 120 soul shards from the wyvern, and you get 25 each from your dwarven friends. Not 25 each, like 25 from each of the
Per
guys.
dwarf.
So 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that one round?
is that-
Did we kill a dragon in 6 seconds?
That's a
an
wyvern.
Ember,
It's a wyvern.
Ember Drake. Ember Drake.
It's a
Drake.
baby
And do we
dragon.
all get those?
Yeah.
no,
Dragon.
like shared.
The
Still a
people
dragon.
the people who killed it, or are we like, it's divvied up?
You guys decide, but it goes into the person that killed it.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. So I did one humanoid.
Sorry, next time I'll read it out when
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing dies so that we
Yeah.
can keep track of it. Yeah.
I dropped darkness.
Okay, thanks. You see its face?
Just a pile of flaming bones.
Drop darkness.
I want to see it burn.
Oh,
Good stuff. Good wholesome fun.
That's right.
Good call, Dwayne. I like it.
What did you say? What, 125?
Yeah.
That wasn't so hard.
Oh, well.
Bash is going to take a couple like practice swings with this hammer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me give you.
Sure, he takes a couple of steps back.
So I'm up to 1220 right now. Does that do anything for me? 1,220 shards.
No, you just have a surplus now.
Do I get rid of that?
Oh yeah. Like you
Minus
won't
con.
have the negative anymore. Yeah. So with your rune hammer, it is 1d10 plus 6 bludgeoning. And then 1d8 fire. In addition, it has a special recharge ability. It recharges on a 5 or a 6.
Ewok music.
And this one's pretty brutal. It's called a molten swing. As you swing it around, the rune charges and makes like a spray, like an ember spray of heat. It's in a cone, a 15-foot cone, and creatures must make a DC 16 Dex or take 5d8 fire damage.
Ooh.
whoa.
That's better than that sword I threw away.
Ophili's trying to loot the one that's not actively in lava.
Yeah, you can pick up the 2 hooked blades. They are, they're 1d8 plus 5 piercing, which is like a regular rapier, but these ones right now do have Ember Drake venom on them, so they each deal an additional 2d6 poison.
And can Mador go over to the flame chicken and take one of its talons? Just like cut one of the talons off?
I'll let you do it real quick while it's sinking in lava. Yes.
Oh, okay, it was sinking in lava. Yeah.
No, you can have it.
I'll just lean over, grab it, slice it off. I won't know of its talons.
Sweet. I like it. Yeah.
For my dog to chew on.
Put it in your inventory.
Does it have small fingers? No? Okay. That's fine.
Quite the cute hammer you've got there.
I think so. It matches my eyes.
Lovely.
Red?
He's got pink eye.
Someone was bare ass farting in my tent again.
I knew I'd get you back.
Is there any like documentation, anything, any markings on anything important on the one who's not in the lava that Ophilia, who doesn't know this person?
Other than the emblem of the Iron Claw
Clan people?
clan
Posse?
member.
He's got a little next one that says Thadia.
Yeah. I was like, you guys
don't get to
naming
kill
too
my
many iron
my
things.
NPCs.
Other than that, no like notable markings. A couple like tattooed markings or the black markings that others have had due to failures. But no like, I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
She'd point that out to Skoogie, not the tattoos, but the marking.
Okay.
I walk over to the corpse now and I spit on it and I just say, still losing, I see.
Warn me before you leave me in the splash zone next time. Gross. Fuck, it's in my eye.
Pink eye for sure. I can tell because he's such a shithead.
Is that directed at, is that directed at me?
High five. Boom. Got him.
As you turn away and walk away from me, I spit on your back and you don't notice.
That's okay.
He does, but he was still on fire, so it puts him out.
Yeah, just like yeah. Just hits his new ember hammer, or bolt hammer, whatever it is.
I just spat on his hand.
Can I'm trying not to. Okay, so Philly's gonna go over and look at the new hammer and stuff that Bastion's got.
Check this out. Accidentally lets out the ember spray. Oh fuck!
That's pretty fucking cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ophilia and Cherie carried Bastion's gear. I'm being very careful not to metagame, but they carried his gear. They took off all his stuff when he died to bring it to him.
Yeah.
And Ophilia is probably thinking it's a good thing he's wearing gauntlets to be able to pull this hammer out.
Yeah.
Is there a roll I could make to note that these are different than what she put back in his hands?
I don't think you would have to roll for that. They're obvious. These are like jet black, almost menacing looking gauntlets. For you to not notice them if you were looking at him, it would be a surprise.
I think Ophilia would sort of drop her voice because she doesn't want Maedor necessarily to hear and say, those are nice. Good thing you had them.
Agree.
Right, well, hope you know what you're doing.
Do any of us?
What are you two whispering about?
You.
You.
Oh, God.
You stinky
Obsessed
bastard.
with me.
Not wrong.
Annoyingly.
Give me an intelligence check while you are looking at Bastion. At his gauntlets.
That is going to be an 11.
11. You get an inkling of something, but you're not quite sure what it is, but it's something you've seen before. It's not the gauntlets. It's the markings on the hammer. I'll let you involve Skoogie if you want and say, this is something familiar, but I can't remember what it is.
Googie, this is something familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Can you come over and look at this? At the hammer?
Does it look like it is from Thorn?
Does it look like it's from Thorn?
It doesn't, but you can give me an intelligence check.
He's not very good at that.
Maybe.
Can I give him advantage? Because I'm going, oh, look at this.
You can do intelligence or history, which I think is intelligence anyway, or is that wisdom?
Yeah, it's
History is int.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit. No, I'm. Yep.
Minus 2. Oof.
See, maybe I'm really. Nope. That's a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are having a hard time figuring it out. You've come across it before, but like you just can't put your finger on it. You're like, there's something here. It's not Thorn, but yeah.
Cherie, Maedor, do any of you recognize these markings? Just wondering.
You guys can roll for it, but you weren't as involved in these clans, so I'm going to make the AC or DC higher, but you're welcome to roll for it.
And what am I rolling? History or?
History or intelligence? Because you have worked with them. You worked with Skoogie and Ophilia during this whole Thorn Ironclaw battle, so you'd be, relatively well versed in the scenario. But
14.
Okay. Nope.
I think that's a 9 and a 2. No, that's a 6. 6 and a 2 is 8.
Oof, nobody knows.
I don't know.
Maybe I would recognize
Not
it
the
better if I could
foggiest.
feel it. Just maybe hit me once.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, it's just
Imagine it's like a little bonk.
That was the right move. Thank
That's
you.
10d10. No.
Ember spray.
I have pink eye.
All right. Well, hammer of pink eye. I don't know.
I was like, wait.
I don't know. There's just something about it. Well, maybe it'll come to us. Whatever.
Not going anywhere.
Probably. Right. Well,
Should we continue following the tracks?
I mean, the tracks ended here because that's where we ended them.
The path sort of continues,
Yeah, there
right?
is
Like
a
this is a
continuous
they do
multi-stage.
continue
Yeah,
forward?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
This is not a dead end.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody continues forward.
Yeah.
Ophelia slightly ahead, checking for traps.
Yeah, and I'm going to go stealthily forwards as well.
Sounds good. This is a good spot for a break. We're 120 in, so let's have some snacks and we'll come back to Underworld.
Sounds nice.
Hey everybody, welcome back from our snack break. Before we get in,
Snake break.
Nice big snake break. Did the old
Snake break.
snake pile
Break
while we were
snake.
eating there.
Snake pile.
Break.
Anyways,
Anyways,
we're going to give some shout out to a few of our sponsors, like we did at the beginning of the podcast. They keep us fresh, they keep us real, and they keep us
Honest.
D&D.
Fed.
And keep us honest.
got a design so chaotic it needs to exist on a sticker. I've never previewed this, so this might sound stupid. Maybe you're the kind of gremlin who wants your logo on everything: your spell book, your helmet, your cursed kazoo. Can anyone play the kazoo?
I can.
I mean, who can't
Do
play
some
a kazoo,
background.
I think.
With my nose.
good
I play with my-
news.
I play with my nose.
Sticker app is your enabler. That's stupid. They've got custom stickers in every finish imaginable: matte, glossy, holographic, glittery, possibly haunted.
Wood?
Stupid. Their editor is so easy, even a confused gelatinous cube could use it. Duh. Upload your design, tweak it, and boom, stickers. Want sparkle? Done. Want your face on 500 tiny tacos? You're the boss! So slap your art on everything that'll sit still long enough. Your gear, your flask, your party member's forehead while they're asleep, mate, or head to stickerapp.com, use code CRITFUM20 for 20% off, and start summoning stickers like a deranged bard with a glue fetish. Just don't put one on your dragon. They do not handle emotional attachment well. Funny. I wrote that. No, I didn't.
Okay, what were you
But
saying?
I'm not telling you who did.
Nothing. And then
Chelsea.
500 tiny tacos got Gavin and I so hard.
I don't get. Oh,
Do you want
it's
your
like
face on
a
500
vulva
tiny tacos?
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Volvus.
You can't tell me what you were saying?
Also, Tiny Tacos is a
He
great
also
band
mentioned
name.
helmets, and I was like,
500 tiny
helmet or
tacos.
helmet? Anyway.
I would walk 500 tiny tacos.
I really wasn't picking up
I
on
would
that, I'm
walk
sorry.
It's okay.
500
I appreciate
tiny
it.
more.
He said tacos, and it
Proclaimers?
made me laugh
Just to
harder.
be the man who walked 500
Wow, this is table
tiny
is
tacos.
insane sometimes.
Adventurers of the Underworld. Are your mental hit points barely above zero?
Yep.
Did you just get pink eye from the cursed hammer you heroically retrieved right before it sank into lava? Yeah, classic Underworld nonsense. That's where Dwayne Orser comes in, licensed counselor, emotional cartographer, and proud wielder of a +5 to compassion. He won't just patch you up and send you back into the dungeon. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, I was doing so good. He'll help you. Stop it. He'll help you navigate the inner ruins, unpack the curses you carry, and maybe even help you stop trauma dumping on your familiar. You've battled demons, bargained with hags, and made at least 3 morally great decisions today. Now it's time to face your toughest challenge yet, your own mind. Visit DwayneOrser.com, because even in the Underworld, healing is possible and cheaper than your last failed resurrection attempt.
I'm always impressed by how you write these ads in advance, and they sound so much like what just happened in the episode.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I'm
You're
also
almost like
impressed how you
like
can't get
prophetic.
through them ever.
I used to do so good with them, and now I just...
Yeah. It's,
Well-
the Dwayne, it's the Dwayne ones only. You should start doing other ones.
No,
No, you're the Dwayne
I'm
girl.
the Dwayne girl. I don't like it. Never
Are
mind.
you also from the alternate universe? Dwayne
Never
Pool?
mind. Move on.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Let me pick us
Anyway,
up where
please do.
we left off. You guys finished this battle at the first landing area that you had chose after entering Bloodhearth. Battled these 2 dwarves and an ember drake. Definitely not a wyvern. Now, the ash plain ahead undulates in the furnace wind like waves on a black sea. Between the dunes, thin rivulets of lava weave crimson threads that pop and hiss where they meet cooler stone. Half-collapsed tents and slag-warped cooked pots announce a lonely wayfarer's camp perched on a lower ridge. Its embers still glowing deep, sullen and red. No beasts roam here. Even predators avoid the blistering heat that clings to this place. Farther on, charcoal statues of travelers stand frozen mid-stride, their outlines flickering with ember light, silent witnesses to those who challenged Bloodhearth before you. What do you do?
Anyone else need a short rest, or just me? The only one who took a hammer to the chest.
I could probably do with one.
Do we want to try and get to that camp, or do we want to just have a wee night here?
I could use a bit of a rest if I'm being honest.
I think right here, just before we start moving into
Wonderful.
more digging.
She just lays down right here.
We'll keep watch if we can.
Well, can't you just ask one of your wolf things?
That was me whistling.
You really got to work on your whistle.
Sorry, I was chewing on some marbles.
Right. Whatever you and Bastion get up to. Okay, I'll use some hit dice.
All right. So is everybody doing a short rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, I will.
I just have.
I will look out. I will look out. For,
Is it dim?
I don't need to.
I don't need
It's a lightly dim short rest. Essentially, everybody that's taking a short rest, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. It's rather low. 10.
Pass.
What if my con's 11?
Pass. Okay. Then you pass?
Constitution modifier is 11?
My con's 11.
Yeah, the paladin thingy.
7.
7. Mador, you are trying to have this short rest, and you succeed at regaining some of your health as you would on a short rest. However, you will gain 1 level of exhaustion from this oppressive heat.
Skoogie rolled, what is that? Is that a set? No, it's a 1.
If it's under 10, it's, wait,
It's a 1.
like a natural one?
Like on the dice, it says 1. Oh man, I just got over
man.
exhaustion.
You are going to take a level of exhaustion as well, and your speed is going to temporarily be halved.
Oh.
I can give you a piggyback if you need.
So this is going to be no surprise to anybody, but I've never taken a short rest before in D&D.
You can, so essentially, if you have, it's pretty rare, but some things will kind of like recharge during a short rest. If you're playing on D&D Beyond, it'll allow you to just, there's a button that says long rest, short rest.
Yeah, so I hit that.
And then you can use your hit dice. So at level 11, you'll have 11d, whatever is assigned to your, and then you can just roll sort of as you need to top yourself up.
For health.
Yeah, you don't have to roll all 11. You just roll as you go and then keep track of how many you've used. So if we take a second long or short rest later on, and then once you've had a long rest, you regain.
Reset.
Is it all of them?
I think so.
Thought it was like half.
Maybe it's half. Oh,
It is.
It's half of the amount you've expended.
Oh,
Yeah, that is a unknown or a lesser known rule.
yeah. I always just said like you. Just
I was
get
gonna
them all
say
back.
it is one that like I sort of feel like I
Rarely.
don't tend
almost
to.
never use.
Well,
Yeah,
and it's
I'm not worried.
It's so rare that
And I don't keep track of it for other people, so then I'm like, I don't.
it's like one of those if you're trying to do like a grinding
Still
dungeon
didn't get-
crawl,
nothing
then it becomes
happened, so
relevant.
I'm still
but-
not getting it.
So, how many? Here, Sean can take a look-see.
Hit dice.
Yeah. What is your hit dice value?
If you click on the short rest button, it shows you your hit dice.
So, for instance, I have d8s, so I rolled d8s until I reached close to my hit points. Just top him up.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take a look later.
I got all my hit points back.
Yeah.
Yay.
Made or heal thyself.
While they're resting. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say
After you.
while they're resting, Bastion's going to
Sorry.
sit next to Ophelia. Billy,
Bastion.
do you
Both of you. Oh, sorry. Tomorrow.
Kane or Amaro?
on the wind? Weird. I have an idea.
All right.
Do you have any fabric or cloth, perhaps?
I do.
I want to make a wee little bow tie for Mador's puppies.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely do.
Just snoring away.
I think if we're smart about it, we can get them on at least one of them.
I mean, it's going to come as a shock to you, but I only have brown. But I think with the fact that his wolves are green and pink, that
I think
will
that'll
actually pop beautifully.
I think it'll work out just
It'll
fine.
really bring out their
Should we
eyes.
get Cherie in on this?
Absolutely. I think it'd be a shame not to.
Cherie. Yeah, Cherie, come over here. Okay. Need to work as a team on this one, I suspect.
Hey,
Sharon.
should we ask?
Sharon
Irith.
knows.
Irith.
Oh, yeah, Irith.
The wolf
yes,
names.
right, the wolf names. Excellent.
I don't worry, I wrote these wolf names down on a recipe card so that I wouldn't forget them.
Very convenient.
It's
Thoughtful
very
of you.
convenient, yeah. I think Irith would look fabulous with a little brown bow tie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. So
Yeah, that's
should we
gonna
just
be like
start to-
the short rest hobby
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah,
Nice.
is,
While she's sewing, she's gonna go sit beside Skoogie. She's gonna not sewing, but like crafting, basic bow tie. She's gonna go sit beside Skoogie, and then when it's done, she's gonna hand it off to Bastion to do the actual. Are you going to do it, or should I? Am I putting it on, or?
Cherie, do you have one of those fancy floating hands that magical types?
I've got mage hands.
That sounds pretty
I've
good.
got parts of Malachar and Lumina we could feed to the wolves.
That's great. You have any little finger joints or anything?
Oh, I think I do. Yeah. Do you think they'll like that?
And, no, I don't think they will. I'll hold on to that one just for safekeeping.
Perfect.
yeah, and I think with that Operation.
Oh, Philly's got Mage Hand too. We could do it together.
Yeah, Operation Dashing Dog is a go.
All right. I'm into this. I'm into this.
Cherie walks right up to the dogs with her mage hands, and she puts it right onto the dogs.
Fantastic.
What is, other than decoration, is there a...
It's just to annoy
just
Mador.
to
Okay,
annoy
okay,
Mador.
all right.
It's just decoration. Philly's going to offer some meat up to the dogs too.
Perfect.
Nice. I will give advantage to Cherie, given the meat offering.
It would just be the one green dog, actually. If I'm,
Yeah.
Because
Okay, right, the pink one.
Irith has to be
Spectral?
Yeah, spectral. I have to
That's fair.
summon Irith.
Right.
Okay, so it's
Shangar.
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 Shangar, the Burninator.
So is this what do we want
I want
here?
you to do an animal handling check with advantage because of the meat.
Bust out the broad.
How about animal handling is +6 and a 10? Yeah,
With advantage?
yeah, with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to look at my
16.
dog stats for this, or
No, he's wearing a
He
bow.
loves it. He loves it.
I was thinking
Meat.
15 or higher. 16 is good.
16's good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still, I mean, you could give him a big slice of meat. He's not going to, you
Yeah,
try out
he's-
whatever you want.
Cherie and this dog are like fucking best friends now.
Beautiful.
Nice. Canon.
Perfect.
yeah?
Canon.
Yeah, you have a new familiar.
Awesome.
Whoa. Hey, don't take my fucking dog, bro.
The dog and Shrie's mage hand.
Cherie just climbs on top of it.
Big old snuggle fest. Cuddle puddle.
While this is sort of happening and stuff, Ophilly's gonna go sit nearest to Skoogie, and then she's gonna send Albert over to Skoogie. Skoogie still has his dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I wasn't sure if that was like
Unless
OG.
someone scalps me.
No. And it's gonna be like awkwardly like weaving his dreads into like a terrible braid. Like if anyone were to look over, like Ophilly's eyes are slightly crossed while she's trying to figure out how to control Albert to create a braid. But yeah, she's just being a pain in the ass.
Googie's pretty used to it.
Yeah.
It's like a thing.
Yeah.
How long have you had Albert?
She's had Albert pretty much since she was able to create Albert.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa, what?
wow, that's so...
Familiar.
Oh.
I forgot it was a familiar, not a pet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a familiar.
She's had it ever since she's had it.
yeah, forever.
Well, I'll be where I'm at. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, you guys have a relatively good little rest. It is a little hot, as you know. Mador did take a level of exhaustion. He's having a hard time overcoming the oppressive heat, hence the level of exhaustion, but everybody else seems to be able to withstand it at this
Scoogie
point.
did too.
Oh, you took a level of exhaustion as well. Sorry.
Yep.
And Scoogie. You guys are all sweating there, but you do take some healing, manage to take this opportunity of downtime to have a little bit of fun with the wolf and braiding Scoogie's hair. What do you guys want to do next? You have these, this area that you're looking out towards is rather expansive. It's not a small field. Like, you can see the path continue, but this is a very long ways. And you see these fissures, this lava sort of snaking in and out of the area like veins. It's not as dangerous as the area you're just in, but certainly still there, and the source of heat. But you see this encampment further in front of you. It's probably a third of the way across this field area, and dotted throughout, in no particular area from what you can tell, is these what looks to be statues, almost stone-like, but it's figures much like yourselves, adventurers, people in general, that look to be, like in Star Wars, like carbonite. They're like frozen in place. They might have been running. They might have had a sword drawn. Just whatever.
We have to remember, too, the archers that Keen mentioned from the shadows. I don't know if there's much we can do about them, but I just don't want to take an arrow to the back of the head.
Can Bastion do a Medusa check?
What does that mean?
It's just seeing like a lot of statues of heroic figures in action poses.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I was like, you wanted to see how many eyes you have? Or no, not eyes, mouths.
Yeah.
That's Xanathar. You can do, what would we call this? Let's call this religion.
Snake check.
Do a religion check.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Not
I
Bastion.
want to say Arcana, but that feels too cheap.
nope.
Nope. Okay.
It's a no.
No Medusas.
Yeah.
Those are rock. You're just rock.
Should we head towards the camp, see if there's anything useful?
Yeah, of course, I don't see anything problematic in this situation at all.
That's a strange thing to say right now.
Everything seems perfectly normal to me.
All right,
Why
well, that
don't
might
we-
be the finger in your mouth.
Why don't we send our dog first?
Our dog.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, the family pet.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
I don't think so.
Clarification, do you mean Shangar? Do you mean
Shangar.
Nandor?
Sure,
Okay.
Shangar,
Yes.
yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I can send my dog forward if you really want.
Yeah,
me to.
that's what I said.
You wonderful. I can also send Albert to scout
Wait.
if you want.
Why is my what? Who put this on my dog?
Oh, Shangar.
Oh, you look like such a
look
good
at that
dog.
Do not touch my dog.
No one did?
No one did.
No.
Nope.
We swear that not a single person laid their real hand on your dog.
I
That is accurate.
make him disappear.
God damn
Oh, Mado.
it. Does the bow tie disappear with him?
I kind of want the bow tie to just stay there. It's like invisible, but moves around. But yes, we'll say it disappears. So when he comes back, it very likely still has the bow tie.
Roll for bow tie.
How hilarious.
What a spoil sport.
Yes, well, maybe if we were using our time more productively, we'd know what to do right now.
Well, you was the one that wanted the rest.
Yeah.
Was that
I
productive?
needed to have a
Okay,
sleep.
well, I mean, the rest of us needed
Yeah,
to
we
entertain
needed
ourselves.
That
The
one
mind
seemed
does
to be-
wander.
I just walk off.
That one guy seemed to be
Well, walk which
targeting
way?
you.
Which way is he
Towards the
walking?
camp?
Just thought it was interesting.
I am going to walk backwards towards the camp.
Give me a dexterity check.
You're walking backwards towards the camp.
So just like maintaining hard eye contact.
No, when you say heart, never mind.
That is a 16.
16. You just pass one of these statues without hitting it. And as you pass it, you kind of catch eyes with it almost. And it's a knight in plate armor who's kind of looking down, reaching down to draw a sword. But you can see he's got like this ember glowing within him. And as you pass by him, heat is just wafting off of him. And you can hear like these voices, like his voice maybe, but it's like kind of like this echoey whisper, like ephemeral almost.
I cast Gaviscon on him.
Oh, he feels better.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Oh, Philly kind of
Turns
tries
into a prince.
Oh wow. Well, Philly kind of tries to catch up with Mador, but a little bit of a further circle around the statues.
Okay.
And she says that one guy seemed to be targeting you specifically.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one that specifically targeted you?
Oh, the dwarf. I thought you meant this statue.
No, you walked almost into him, not the other way around.
Sure. I don't know about that dwarf. Maybe we had family stuff. It's not important.
Family stuff.
Yes. What is it to you?
Well, I can't ask questions.
I'm busy right now.
I just need to know whether or not you're going to have hordes of people targeting you, because then we're hanging out with you.
I'm sure we all have people that don't like us.
Oh, not me. Everyone seems to like me just fine.
Well, that does not seem true.
Yeah, well, it was worth a try.
Yes, anyway, I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and you pay attention to what you're doing.
Perfect. I'll keep decapitating the people trying to kill you.
Congratulations, you helped out.
Thank you. Her eye twitches just a little bit. I'll just let you keep leading the way then. She just drops back.
Great.
Are you still walking backwards, Mador?
I mean, I kind of do little, shoulder checks.
All right. You can give me a dex set check with advantage.
She drops back to Bastion and Shuri and Skoogie is like, why do you think he's walking backwards?
Keeping an eye on us.
Weird.
Make sure we don't put a bow tie on him.
I think he'd look rather dashing with one.
I think so.
Pretty good.
Cheer up his disposition.
23.
Yeah, you're good.
It would go with the mustache quite well.
And the top hat.
Skoogie wants to stop at one of these statues and just inspect it a bit. Are these like statues or are these people turned into statues? How would I know that?
Do you
I
go
don't
up
know.
to a different one that Mador was in front of?
Whatever's closest to us, I guess. Or
Give me a d6 roll.
a D6 roll.
Just to decide.
Okay. That's a 2.
2. You walk up to what looks to be a hooded bard strumming a phantom lute whose strings are currently burning like fuse wicks.
Like actually burning or like in the carving?
Give me Arcana instead of religion this time.
Well, that's not going to help me really much. But I rolled a natural 1, so that's not good.
Ooh.
Yeah. You're standing there for a
You
long
play
time.
Wonderwall and nobody likes it.
And you don't realize that that earth, much like the other place, starts to crack under your weight as you're standing there for too long. I need you to give me a dexterity save as it collapses beneath you.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Needs to be a 15 or higher.
A dex save.
Dex
okay, that's good. I got
save.
some good jumma mama there. That's a 6, and I got a 9 bonus, so that's a 15.
Just makes it, so you'll take half of 9, 18, 27, 34.
Thank you. Like 17 points.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
What happened?
I don't know. The ground tried to eat me.
Okay, so we keep our feet
Don't
moving.
slip in
Just
there.
keep moving.
Let's
then.
just keep moving.
To keep moving.
Hot feet.
Where's the dog?
It's with me.
Lame. Why do you think we're here? Do you think we have like unfinished business and that's why we ended up here?
It's pretty safe to say we're all shitty people.
Well,
Well,
I don't know.
Do you mean
Sometimes.
Well,
why?
I would agree that you're all quite shitty.
oh, you're too far ahead to hear us.
Oh, I can hear you.
I know, I'm just ignoring you. But do you think it's like, why here and not somewhere else? Do you think there's somewhere else? Or do you think everyone comes here? Although then it'd be awfully busy.
It would be. It wouldn't explain necessarily how quiet it is, but maybe it's quite large. People just go to different spots.
Could do. Yeah.
Maybe this isn't real. Maybe it's just an illusion.
It was pretty real.
Doesn't make sense that Ellie would have ended up here though, because she didn't do anything wrong to get here.
Bastion
who
just
said
gaps
that?
out and looks out into the middle of the distance.
I think if Philly notices and it goes, oh, okay, back here you come, like a little tap on the cheek. It's like, here we go.
Starts moving forward again.
Sorry,
How do we know what
mention.
Ellie did or didn't do?
Because she was a child and she was made to do something.
Children can be very evil.
She was like 6.
6-year-olds can be very evil. They smell.
Well, I guess
no.
we'll never
Vomit
know what
everywhere.
she did now, will we?
No, you've joined us.
Oh, hello.
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, well, keep walking backwards. Lead with your arse.
Yeah.
Something you do well.
What? Watch out. Oh.
Oh,
So you
next
guys
time.
and Ellie did tell you why she was down here. Does
Yeah.
anybody remember?
Yeah, but she was forced to do it. Someone
okay.
else controlled her.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah,
A mage, right?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
Just sort of,
Just checking.
unless maybe the fates don't care whether you did it or someone else did it, but then that's not very cool. Not really God's worth serving.
Oh, no, never really had much of a use for them when I was alive, and that's the common thread.
We don't really have a use, well, except one of us certainly cares about gods.
Working out well.
Yeah, but, he's been faithful. Adoring even. Amorous at times.
This is accurate.
Not very quiet at night about it.
That's just, yes, that's okay. That's fine.
God?
You sound just like her.
The voice of an angel you have, Shuri.
That's right.
What about you, Shuri? Why do you think you're down here? You don't actually have to tell me. That would be a bit invasive.
Oh, I've done shitty things.
Have you? You
Yeah.
seem pretty nice, to be honest.
Well, I do my best, but
That's
I've
good.
done shitty things.
Yeah. Well, what's sort of what's your thing here? You're sort of, all of you a bit new to me, to be honest. I kind of met just on the ridge before we attacked. You're witchy or
Yep.
godly.
Witchy is good.
Witchy's good.
Yep.
Perfect. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yep.
And then Bastion, you're stabby.
Stabby, slashy.
Yeah. You're shooty. We already know that. And you're an arse.
Scooge.
Sure. Well, I mean, I was with you guys.
I know. I was just asking what your things were.
I mean, if
You
it's,
were my things. I guess I was dragged down here because of you imbeciles.
Oh.
Oh.
if we are here just because of, the fact that we've hurt or murdered other people, everybody would be here. Everybody I know.
I mean, it's
This is
The
more
com-
complicated.
The
a bit.
company you keep, but
yeah.
Well, anyway, should we keep trying to get out of here?
I didn't stop moving my feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're the one-
Presuming this conversation's happening.
Yeah,
in,
Scooby's doing like a little tap dance. Like he's got some blisters on his feet after
I
that
thought you needed to go pee or something.
17 damage he took to his
cozies.
hoodies.
As you guys walk, you continue passing these different statues, and you're making your way towards the camp. We can get to the camp if you'd like. I just want to check, is anybody doing any other interactions? Do you want to stop and look at the statues? Do you like...
I think Ophelia would look for a statue like her. So like a rogue or someone who looks stabby. Someone who looks sneaky.
I'm going to say you were looking for one, but one other one catches your eye. It's a small child-shaped silhouette, cupping what looks to be a single cold ember that is pulsing blue.
He beelines.
All right, you get up to it. What do you do?
Does the child look familiar?
Yes.
Is the child Ellie?
Yes.
She kneels down and looks for any signs of anything that's not just solid statue.
The statue itself, under close inspection, looks to be made of like almost like soot, like dense soot. Like it's not solid. Oh, that scared me.
Christ, Wayne. Holy fuck. I felt a little fart come out of my butt there. Holy crap, dude.
I thought the statue was attacking me.
Yeah.
Dwayne just touched his keyboard, that's all.
Sorry, so it's made of soot.
Yep.
She reaches out her hand a little bit. Is it hot? Like, is the statue radiating heat?
This one is not.
She hovers her hand over the blue stone. Is it letting off heat or cool or?
It's giving off a certain amount of energy. I wouldn't call it heat or cold.
Can she do some kind of? Does this seem familiar, like the luck stones or like those energy orbs or?
It does seem familiar. Give me a intelligence check with advantage.
We would call over. She would ask if that was Ellie.
Sure. I mean, she can answer.
Let me math first. Sorry, 21.
All right.
It's Ellie.
Oh, you found your friend.
Bastion, would you mind?
Bash and punches Mador.
What the hell is wrong with you? Anger issues.
Yep. you realize that this encasing seems to be, how am I going to word this? Like, temporary. This doesn't look like a statue.
I think Ophelia hopes or maybe panics and thinks that maybe it's some kind of shell holding Ellie. And she starts trying to like wipe it away. But she'd start with like shoulders or something.
As soon as you touch it, the soot almost becomes airborne and starts to flitter about and swirl around the child, which you know as Ellie, and completely dissipates. And standing up before you, as far as you're concerned, is Ellie, and outstretched in her hands, she looks very thin and gaunt and tired. You know, like this could be a spectral figure. You're not entirely sure, but you can't see through her. And she looks at you, just looking through all my notes for the different phrases, holds out the stone, and she says, "Carry a cold ember to the Titan. He'll know its meaning." And she reaches out to you and puts this blue painted stone into your hand. And as soon as she touches you, the rest of her just turns into that soot as well. She just like flitters away, like, but you have the stone.
I think like while this was happening, Ophelia was reaching for her soul thorn and was like getting ready to like withdraw souls, and then she's now got like her soul thorn in one hand and this blue ember in another, and just is like staring in shock.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Thought it was her.
We are dead. Our punishment.
Gonna fucking kill whatever's doing this.
You think Lumina's here?
Ophelia stands up and she's gonna send Albert straight up into the sky to do a circle and see if Lumina's here.
Albert does a circle, does not see Lumina.
Does he see anyone else familiar? Like the man that was hanging from the
Dwarves.
The dwarves, the man that was hanging that Bastion and her killed, or
the only one that sorry, we never interacted with that one. No.
Damn it. Sus. I don't.
You never met. I don't want to metagame. You never met the bard, right?
No.
Okay. No. I couldn't remember.
Wasn't the gnome bard at like the one that had all the arrows?
Oh, the adventurer. No,
adventurer.
No,
okay.
No, it was not bard.
I don't know if this is trap or not. Maybe just keep going.
One direction to go.
Ophelia pockets the ember on the opposite side of where she keeps Ellie's ashes, though.
Okay. Sounds good. You continue quietly walking through this maze of these statues. You eventually come upon this encampment, which, has a tent. Looks like there's a couple things scattered around. But as I said, a few of the ceramics seem to be almost like fused into the earth from this heat. But supplies are just scattered about.
Does the ground look glassy? Like there's been like an intense heat that sort of used these things and like turned it into glass like you would with sand when it's exposed that way?
It doesn't look glassy, but it does look less unstable.
Yeah.
Can I check to see what kind of supplies are sitting, like just laying around?
You can give me a survival or investigation check. I guess that is an investigation check.
I'll do the same if that's okay.
And
investigation or
specifically
survival,
looking for like identifying things, something that might identify. She's not looking to like inventory what's here, but rather looking for something that looks personalized, something that looks specifically like it belonged to someone.
Okay, you can give me a check too.
And Skoogie would go more into like tracking hunting mode. He's trying to figure out how long ago someone was here, possibly what creatures they were, looking foot tracks,
Sure.
scraps of eaten food, anything that might give him clues that way.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Did you say investigation or survival?
Either one.
Okay, I'll go survival.
Okay.
I got 19.
19. What was Cherie's?
Was it either survival or
investigation?
Or investigation.
Either one. Yeah.
Well, I got a nat 1.
So it didn't matter.
I'm glad we knew which one it was. You just put a hole in the drywall.
And Skoogie got a 31 on his survival check.
Wow.
Okay.
The Skoogie gets all of the items.
So
Friday.
where should I start here?
At the beginning.
Wherever you want. Right in the butt.
We'll start with Skoogie. Skoogie, you
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Skoogie, you
so
notice a weird set of footprints, but aren't really footprints. They're like almost like sharp holes in the ground, but they're consistent, like footsteps. Like imagine like claws,
Claws or talons or something.
exactly, but in the shape of a foot. You follow it for a while, a little bit out the encampment. You can still see everybody. You're not that far out, a couple 100 meters maybe. And they start to waver and go off track. And then you come across what looks to be crampons, like spikes. And they're made of iron. The straps have been deliberately opened. And you don't see any other footprints beyond that. Who had the higher roll of the survival check? Was it
Me.
I got a 19.
I had a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so we'll start with let's maybe start with Mador for his. Mador, you're looking around, look inside the tent, and you find a set of what looks to be ceramic tear-shaped flasks. You open them and give them a smell and a little taste and realize that these are healing potions that have been left behind. Give me a 1d4 plus 1 roll to determine how many you find.
1d4 plus 4?
Plus 1.
Plus 1? Plus 4? 3?
Plus 4? 3, yeah. Okay, 3 of the tear-shaped healing potions. Ophilia, you look around and an iron lockbox that's like half in this basalt and like fused to it catches your eye. You go to grab it, but it is almost impossible to break free. You're going to need help or some leverage. You can make an athletics check or you can get some help from someone.
Bastion, could you come give me a hand with this?
Yep. Bastion will.
Oh, and Cherie too.
Would you like Bastion to try it, or do you just want the help action?
Well, I'm very, very weak.
Give me the
Who's
help
stronger?
Yes, it's Cherie or is it Bastion?
Is it Cherie or Bastion? I said, could you both flex for me a little bit? Who looks stronger?
action. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Cherie, you didn't flex fast enough.
8.
Sorry, yeah, Bastion, go ahead.
Yeah, Bastion just hits it with the pommel of his glaive.
Nice. Yeah, you manage to break it free and crack it open. There's a couple fragments of things in here. Most importantly, to you anyway, looks to be journal entries, but they're like ripped or half torn apart. I need you to give me an intelligence check to try to piece them together to see if you can figure out what they say.
Cherie, could I borrow your eyes on this? I just puzzle.
They look like some kind of words.
Can I get help on puzzle building?
Oh, me?
Can I take roll 2 for getting Cherie to help me? With
Yeah,
how
I think 2
smart
sets
she
of
is?
eyes for sure. Yeah.
That's going to be a 27.
Nice.
This part looks to be a sentence.
You know, why don't you go over there and look pretty? Just kidding, Bastion.
Is your last name Anchorman?
You piece both of these entries together, scrolled in common, and you realize they are secrets of Ignar's, the guardian of this area. The first tells that
Secrets. Cash.
I'm just going to read it out word for word so I don't have to try to narrate it. But it says, cold that deals 15 plus damage in a single turn, spider webs his magma armor, reducing his AC by 2 until the end of that cycle. And we'll get to the cycle when we get to Ignar. But that's what it does.
That was
cold
both
damage.
secrets?
That was one. The second is presenting a relic taken from a fallen challenger forces Ignar to waste his next legendary action as he contemplates the offering.
We need to go back.
I've got an offering, and it's cold. It's a cold offering. It does both things. I can hurt it and baffle it.
Bastion, you've opened this lockbox, and Ophelia quickly grabbed the papers and worked with it on Sherry. Under the papers, something catches your eye that is triggering.
Oh.
What is Opal's favorite toy?
God.
It was a little wooden horse that Bastion had carved for her while on campaign.
Okay.
And then gave it back to her when they were reunited.
Carved in the wide bottom of this wooden horse, which is undoubtedly Opal's, says, "The Titan steals the shape of what we love. Hold fast your memories. Let the fire twist them against you."
Big ass on that horse. Jesus.
Ophelia's gonna share, not aware that Bastion's currently being traumatized. Is gonna be like, all right, cold damage, which is good for you, Skoogie.
Yes, I will be ready.
Does anyone else have cold stuff?
I mean, if we could take a rest, maybe we could change up some of our spells.
I mean, are we? I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like it's super safe to have a long snooze here.
Would we have heard and observed what the exchange with Ellie? Like with
she may have told you, but I think she was by herself, so I don't know if you would have been there for it.
I think Ophelia would have been pretty open about it. Yeah.
Okay,
I think she would have shared it.
Before I forget, Skoogie, those iron crampons will give you essentially can ignore rough or difficult terrain, but specifically related to heat.
Yeah, great.
And what size potions did I get? I got Supreme, 3 Supremes.
Yeah, just standard potions of healing.
What?
Yeah.
I was throwing them away.
2d4 plus 2.
Can you repeat what was on the bottom of the horse for me, please?
Yeah, it says, "The Titan steals the shape of what we love. Hold fast your memories, lest the fire twist them against you."
Bastion will just sort of like start muttering that under his breath to everybody.
Does anyone, before we go any further, does anyone need any souls? I've realized I can give one more batch without getting any exhaustion today.
Another 50 for me would take me back to where I should be.
Where are you at, Bastion?
25.
I can't do two amounts without.
Give it to Skoogie.
Are you sure? Okay. So yeah, she'll transfer 50 over.
Okay. What is the save we have to do there? You have to make a con save, Skoogie.
I do?
Isn't it?
So we went back and forth and you said you were going to check your rules.
Oh, yeah.
Soul shards, let me open it.
I'm pretty sure
After
you
longer
said it was
time.
The first time it was the recipient, the second time it was the giver.
Soul shards can be given to another creature, even if in contrast. However, they'll need to make DC. They'll need to make DC. I haven't updated it. Says, however, no, can be given. Soul shards can be given to another creature, even if on comfort. However, they will need to make a DC 10 plus the soul shards divided by 10, rounded
Super
down.
not specific.
Yeah, let's make it specific now. Let's make a decision, and I will update the rules before we forget. So
There was
they
a piece in there
refers
that
to-
the first time we did it that said that without them or they had to succeed or they would be affected by the trauma.
That's
and
why I think
we
it's
had
the
read
person.
it that the receiver had to roll like a con or they might
To
be
overcome
affected
it.
by because essentially like the giver is giving
Yeah, it
part
would
of
give like an
themselves.
insight into there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, might
That
give
makes
the
sense.
part
Okay,
of them.
so it's me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The receiver.
Ooh, let's see.
Receiver.
The receiver.
Receive.
Recipient.
Receive this. Right in a natural 10.
All
Plus?
right.
Plus Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is 12.
So if giving, the save is DC 12, or no, it's 10 plus the souls divided by 10, so 15 in this case. After getting the souls, you're going to do it again for 24 hours, unless you take a level of exhaustion. So you failed the save.
Oh, wait, let me correct that because I am exhausted, so that would give me a -2 on that.
So you'd just be 10.
That'd just be 10.
Oh,
So you
okay.
rolled a 10 on it for what do you need, a 15.
Okay, and then it was 2d8 psychic. And then, wait, no, you'll take a level of exhaustion if you do it again.
And I won't do it again now. That's why I
Okay,
asked.
so you're only taking 5 psychic damage for that.
5 psychic.
And is it just like psychic damage? She doesn't actually like get insight into her trauma or anything?
No. It's more just like...
I was worried it was story based.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm gonna have to share secrets.
Secret. I got a secret.
Secret secretion.
Secret
Wow,
great band name.
That's a great band name.
Secret secretion. Sounds gross.
Just quickly looking over... Yeah, you guys found with your rolls, all that stuff.
And then
Bedroll?
You're back up to
No bedroll. Burned
Evens?
up. Gone.
Back up to my evens, so I don't have a deficit on my
right
Constitution.
before our next long rest. Right before our next long rest, I can give you some more bastion. Just don't die.
I can't promise that down here.
As long as you keep your neck away from people's feet, you should be fine.
Ashton's
Anyone-
just getting all the flashbacks right now. Yeah.
Anyone find anything else fun, or should we just keep
Well,
going?
I just had a thought though.
What?
If the figure of Ellie gave us a little nugget
Yeah.
to the fight, is there any reason to think the others don't have something to offer?
Perhaps we could each bring one.
The one was glowing at me when I walked by.
Well, why don't we do one more tester? I'm just worried that
There's going to be good
there's be
and
one
bad.
good and bad, and maybe we do a tester and then we'll do another tester. Don't all go off at once.
So you're saying the one in Ellie's hand was glowing like a blue ember,
Yeah.
and the rest of them that we encountered were red?
The only other one that Mador had seen was glowing red and hot.
Could Bashan look around for a cool glowing?
Oh, sorry, and the bard was fused wicks, burning fuse wicks. So yeah, the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Bashan could do a quick little walkabout and see if there's any that were not glowing that red hot, but the color was a little different, or were they all?
They were all burning red and hot.
Perhaps we just take this for the gift it is, or hope
mean-
it is.
Not to throw you at the bus, but you have those gauntlets.
I will say I didn't mention the gauntlets. Did Skoogie notice that?
Oh,
I feel like they're noticeable.
Yeah.
They're noticeable. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Giant black gauntlets.
Yeah.
you have those little isotoners. They look toasty.
Bashan will sort of like put his glaive into the ground and is there sort of a individual in particular that seems to?
Give me a d6 roll.
Does anyone have a healing spell
Reroll
they
a 5.
could get at
I'll
the
have
ready?
one on standby.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Reroll. That was Ellie.
It's 5.
Oh my god, this is weird.
Okay, we get
2. You come across the hooded bards that Scooby had originally seen, whose lute strings are burning like fuse wicks.
Give me the loot.
Watch for the ground at that one.
Bashan would like walk to the left of like the imprint of where Scooby was, and I think he'll like just do a quick little strum on the lute.
Cool. You strum the lute and it ignites, and music radiates from it as the ash, much like Ellie, just like flitters away. And there, a bard like looks around. He's like, looks at you and grabs you quickly and pulls you in, and his like eyes have this like freaked out look in his face, and like they're almost sunk in, and he's kind of got like a panic. And you can tell this is an individual looking at you, not through you. And he says, "Ash, specters, loathe, sung prayers." And he pushes you back. You stumble backwards. As you're stumbling backwards, you just like poof, and like fitters into like this ash.
All right, so it seems like maybe we're getting some good stuff. Anyone know any prayers? I have to admit I don't do a lot of that
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
I never went to school, so I didn't learn that.
I think we should maybe keep working our way around. Get more information.
I'll go to the one that was glowing towards me.
Okay. Let me just mark these. So we've done 2 and we've done 5. So we have 1, 3, 4, and 6 left. Mador, you walk up to the knight, who is cracked. His armor's cracked, amber glowing plate, and the heat wafting from him. I'm assuming you interact with him in some way.
Yeah, I just kind of like maybe... I try to maybe touch the helmet first. Oh my god.
What color is it?
Do you get pink eye?
I slowly touch the helmet and I try to rub it off to see if the ash comes off all over.
Why is he rubbing off the helmet?
He's polishing
He's
it.
really enjoying this.
Oh boy.
Why is it so slow?
Wow, that's sensual.
Some people prefer it that way.
I'm just trying to like look for markings or anything like that.
As you do that,
It's
similar
glowing red.
Similar to the others, the soot flies off of it, and this knight looks before you and almost takes a step back and eyes you up whether you're worthy or not, and puts the blade that he has into the ground and leads on it and looks at you and points, and he's like, come here, like to lean in.
Oh, Philly pushes him.
I lean in.
He whispers to you, but in a serious voice,
Okay.
says, ice tempers the flame. Seek the frozen vein beneath the black ridge. And then poof, flitters to nothing, including the sword.
Damn it.
Oh, Philly's jotting all of these down. So far so good at Frozen Ridge.
I think you just have to rub the helmets.
All right.
So Cherie would go up to another one of these statues.
All right, give me a d6.
You know what to do, Cherie.
I need a 3, 4, or a 6.
How about a 3?
Perfect. You walk up to what looks to be a stocky dwarf bound in molten chains that clink and drip slag. As you interact with it, the soot flitters away, and it almost barks at you like this dwarf in, a thick dwarven accent, which I can never do, so I'm not going to bother. I can't. Someone give me a dwarven accent quick.
Hey,
so I
man.
You're right.
What are you doing?
That's not dwarf at all.
Hey, buddy, come on.
I really like
go.
you. You look lovely.
I'm just trying to find that chain. It says, chain and gate share a secret name. Speak it, and the metal shivers and flitters to the ground.
Scoogie will go to the last one.
There's 2 more.
Oh. then Scoogie will
You can
roll a
choose
D6.
4 or 6 if you just...
Oh, let's go with 6.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
We all get pink eye again. Again. Allegedly. Boy's helmet.
You walk up to this one, and it has almost a spectral vibe about it. Do you interact with it?
Scoogie would turn around and use his big raven wings that haven't been mentioned in this entire campaign and give them a little...
Whoa, where did those come from?
Dusting.
a little
The
dusting.
soot comes off of this creature and flitters away for a moment, but then seems to gather in speed and in density along with all the other soot that had been freed.
Start singing, start singing,
Here
start
comes
singing.
the sun. Do-do-do-do.
Here comes
Start
the
sing-
sun.
Anyone know any
Dude.
prayers? Scoogie, sing some prayers.
I don't really know prayers. I
He's got
just talk to him and
whole
go,
world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands.
With the chorus of singing, this spectral figure starts to form in front of you. At first, its eyes burning, and is an unfamiliar shape for a moment and then starts to form into Scotty.
Oh, geez.
And she looks at you and says, "Why haven't you dealt with her yet?"
Can we all hear this?
Yes.
Oh God, awkward.
Oh, Philly's looking at Skooky.
Well, he's just talking straight back to Scotty. I didn't know it, like, wasn't a directive. I thought it was conversation.
You know she's in the way. How will we succeed? You have to choose.
I don't trust this form.
Not real, Skooky.
I don't think so.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You may do it with advantage due to your friend's singing.
Oh, Philly, stop singing. She's listening.
Saving +5 with advantage. That's not too bad. That's 11, 16.
16. You do get the hint that this is very likely an illusion, a fear of yours, rather than Scotty herself actually projecting upon you.
He just ignores it and walks away. I don't believe this. This isn't real.
As everybody continues to sing, he walks away, and as he turns his back and rejects the very thing that is trying to influence him, it's just poof, and flitters to the ground.
What was that?
But what do you mean?
What was that?
That was a hoax. It was a trick.
But it said that it told you to deal with me.
It's something that Skaddy has been telling me for some time.
To get rid of me.
Yep.
What have you been telling her?
Oh, I haven't been talking much since we've been here. Just been taking it all in.
So she tells you to get rid of me, and you just listen.
Well, I don't believe anything that's happening down here.
But you said she's been saying it for a while.
Since we've been here. Since the pendant happened.
What if she said it after, when you leave?
Well, of course I wouldn't. Probably. I don't know.
Billy walks away.
All right.
Bastion's gonna lean towards Cherie.
A pendant. What happened while I was dead?
Oh, there's a fight over a necklace. I didn't get too much more information. Like, it's really petty, to be honest with you. I tried to stay like it's a lover's quarrel with a third party.
What's going on with them?
I don't know.
They
You
like
crack my necklace.
Yeah,
and then
they
fucking stormed off.
Are they siblings or are they lovers?
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
it's just
I'm not sure.
like I lost the plot when
Okay.
interest not.
You guys are chatting, having this argument in pods. I imagine like Skoogie and Ophelia are walking in the back having this intense discussion while Mador and Bastion and Cherie are bickering about what the hell is actually going on.
I'm looking for more knights. Is anybody with helmets around? Or
No. No.
okay.
Oh, Philly just walks up to the last one and just she just kind of smacks it.
This one is a gladiator, fists already aflame, and blood-covered knuckles. And it looks down at you. It's quite tall. Give me a intimidation check.
Gonna be a 7.
It smiles and looks at you and says, "There's nothing I can do to help you." And just
Damn.
Was that Mador that showed up there?
How's your self-esteem right now?
Oh, Philly just spends a moment just like seething internally.
I liked that one.
Kind of funny.
Bastard. Never mind. Just walks back again.
nice.
I think now, like, every time Mador says something, he actually just puts up his guard right away because he's just expecting it.
Little flinch, yeah.
As you guys continue to walk, unless you're doing anything else. Nope.
I just walk backwards again.
Okay. A massive iron gate rises before you out of the ground, glowing fiercely hot from internal fires sealed with heavy chains. To open the gate, you must physically withstand searing pain, collectively demonstrating your unity and willingness to sacrifice comfort for progress as a group.
Like all of us, or can it be a subset?
It's hinting at all of you. So in front of you, like it says, is this large gate. You can tell it's radiating with white hot chains that you essentially need to withstand the searing pain of in order to overcome and open it. I'm going to need anybody that's willing to.
Before we get up there, chain and gate.
Yes, that's what I
Secret
remember.
name, speak it. She's looking for any clues of how to. Essentially, I'm angling for an int, right? Where it's like an int check, where name, clues, anything that could give her a hint at what this is.
Something shivers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you're on the right track with Speak Its Name. You don't see any writing on the actual gate itself. You can tell, however, that this is like a gate, a doorway into the next area that you need to get through.
Could you read the hint again for that one?
For Cherie, yeah. She
for
wrote
Cherie.
it down and she would remember that.
Perfect, thanks.
It says, chain and gate share a secret name. Speak it and metal shivers.
Chain and gate share a secret name. Name, speak it, and it shivers.
What's the name of the chair?
Ignar?
Ignar.
Iron, yeah.
Chain and gate.
And metal shivers. What
Here.
makes metal shiver? Cold ice.
Bloodhearth? Oh. Chain and gate.
I say friend out loud.
Melon.
Chain and gate share a secret name. Speak it and it shivers.
One of you was on the right track earlier.
Saying some of the words we said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what did we say? We said Ignar. We said
Iron.
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 Metal.
Metal.
Hold something that's making metal shiver.
Steel.
Yeah.
Bloodhearth. Rattle.
Is it one of those things if we just say
Ice.
it, can we just say it willingly,
Speak
or
it
is it like we
and-
have to do the whole thing?
You have to interact with it while saying it.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong,
You die.
It'll hurt.
Share a secret name. Oh, which one are we gonna choose?
It's kind of like a lock because they're both locking us out.
I
Link?
suspect we've already said it. I think we've probably,
said
but
a
we
lot
have
of
to do it
things.
while touching the
Well,
gate.
touching
Like
the
all
gate.
of us have to do it while like we all touch the gate. I'm taking my clothes off. Are we all touching the gate?
Yeah. I think so.
At the same time.
This is like
Yes.
yeah.
you have
All or none.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
like
it's
iron gate,
Iron?
iron raw,
iron gate,
Iron.
iron
We just say
chain.
iron. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, let's just fucking try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Iron in his hands.
Everybody says the words, and the gate begins to shake.
Metal shivers.
Shivers.
Shiver me timbers.
You still have to make a con save. The gate is still hot. However, you get to do it with advantage. I need a 15 or higher for you to succeed.
18.
15 or higher. Con save.
19.
Plus 3. Fuck.
21.
11. Finally, a stat that I'm good at.
22.
22. Nice. So everybody except Skoogie succeeds, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Like usual, yeah.
Unfortunately, because this is a group effort,
Yeah, I get it.
everybody gets to take 5d8
Oh.
burning damage, and you have to try again. However, people that succeeded don't roll again. Only the person
Right.
that didn't succeeds. But if he fails again, you all take the damage because you all have to continue holding the chain. And because you failed the first time, you don't get advantage on this roll. So everybody quickly roll yourselves 5d8 damage so I don't have to do it 5 times.
We all get different damage, or we all take the same damage?
No, you all take your own damage.
3, 4, 5.
Go on, roll low.
If you need D8s, I have a bunch.
God.
Did you? Yahtzee!
I have D8s if anybody needs.
Holy fuck! How did I do that?
Oh man,
11
I'm
for
right
me.
there with
25 for me.
24.
Me, dude.
Mine are
I
taped
rolled
to my
11.
hand.
You got 3
nice.
6s.
Thank you.
I got 3 8s.
Holy
Yeah, that's wow, impressive.
Glad we short rested.
25, 27.
Down to half my health after between that and the fucking ground eating my feet.
I took 35 points.
Holy shit!
All right, Scoogie, one more time.
Yeah, one
You
more
can
time.
do it, Scoot. I believe in you.
We need that con save of 15.
Okay. Not an
Roll
advantage
it
this time, right? Is that what you
again.
said? Single.
Not
single roll?
advantage. Yeah.
Somebody bless him, please.
Does anyone have bless?
I got blessed. I cast blessed.
for that. I thought maybe it would take 3 rounds.
Thank you.
Wait, can I cast it on myself? Don't I have something like that?
Yeah, don't you have something like that?
Yeah, you all take this damage if you fail again.
Yeah, please.
I don't have anything.
I cast bless.
Cast bless, so I get a
Do you have
D4.
luck or anything?
I cast luck. I cast invisibility.
You're gonna need those
Zone of
spell
truth.
slots.
I cast resurrection on myself and
What
get
are you
out of
actually
here.
casting? What do I get? A D4?
Bless. Yeah, you get a D4
Okay.
on top of that.
I get a D4, and then just a single, no advantage this time.
Yeah, con
And I gotta
save.
beat-
Actually, hang
15.
on. Before,
And I got a +3.
That's pretty good. With the D4?
My hand's getting sore here. How much can I get
Jesus,
shaking?
what are you doing over there?
Just roll.
Yeah,
He said,
you
hang
can
on.
roll.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry said, hang on. I rolled a 2 and I got a 2 on the blast, so
5d8 for everybody.
Mother fleefer.
This is the TPK moment.
Could you imagine? Because oh fuck, dude. Gavin's laughing at us now.
That was with your bless. I blessed you.
I thought for sure you were going to get it with advantage after the.
What?
You guys got the iron gate.
I didn't roll advantage. I thought you said
No, the
advantage.
first one.
Oh,
The first one.
oh, yeah. Well, okay. Sorry.
I got 18.
18 damage. Oof.
25.
I took another 20.
Oof.
8 and 7.
Can I use uncanny dodge for this?
21.
Yes, but it won't do anything.
Can I fucking fly over it with my birds?
No.
How tall is the gate?
24.
Like
roll better.
Like a million feet.
Roll better, man.
All right, worst case, we do a long rest. Should we try again after this one?
Wait a sec. How like shit. Should I
One
use it
more
on
time,
myself?
just do it.
Just roll the dice.
Just roll the dice.
I might need to cure wounds first.
no, we're all holding hands.
We've roll and I'll be dead.
Yeah, but you won't be dead.
We
dead,
got
'cause we'll just cure
potions
you.
to
We've
give
got
you, it's
potions,
fine.
we've got
We're
shit.
holding hands right now as well. Anyway.
Yeah, this is
I
fine.
think like we're in it. I don't think you're going to be like letting go and.
Do I still get the
Yeah, we
D?
are.
Do I still get the D4?
Yeah, you get the bless.
Yeah, I think it's for like 10
I'm
minutes.
using
or
these
something.
ones.
Yeah, because
I'm
your
gonna
other
use
dice
these ones.
suck.
Till you make us.
Here we go. 15. Con save.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a save.
+3.
There we
I get a
go.
+3.
Hey,
There we go.
You kidding me?
I rolled a 3.
This is great.
21.
4.
All right, I think we need to have. I think we need to have a long rest.
Conference.
7 and 8. 7, 7, 14, 15, and 10. 25. I am at 0 health points. I go down.
So if he's down, can we just go through without him? Just we drag him through.
That'd be
10.
perfect.
Can someone please cure him? Someone please cure him.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Philly's glaring at everyone.
I got nothing.
All right, I think that maybe we need a long rest before we try again. Let's set up camp. Fuck. Can we do a
killed a wyvern in
montage
6
of long
seconds.
rest?
We can do a montage of a long rest.
Long rest, everybody. Woo!
So if we're doing
That's
if we're doing a long rest, I am going to.
Are we doing a long
Change-
rest?
Yeah, do a long rest. Change out your spells. Choose something icy.
Does he need curing before the long rest? Are you down?
Yeah, he needs curing
I need
before
something.
the.
Just give him one of
otherwise
those
he'll be dead.
potions.
currently dying.
Cure wounds.
So-
Cure wounds.
Just get one of the cheap potions.
I'm gonna
give me a
stab.
cheap
Oh, I guess you're doing long rest.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
you
long
reset
rest.
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah.
stab Bastion. You needed what? 25.
25.
So, okay. So 12.5 con save.
If we're
But
doing
you'll
a
take
long rest
exhaustion.
anyways.
Or-
Yeah,
yeah.
but we're about to have a long
Oh,
rest.
yeah.
No,
long
you need to be
rest. Okay.
cured before you can take the long rest.
I'll just give you a 50.
Thank you.
Just give you a little buffer.
Yeah. Don't worry about making the roll because you're about to heal yourself anyway from the psychic damage.
Are you rolling
Perfect.
with? Do you have disadvantage on things? Do you have like?
Oh,
lesser,
you know what? Yeah,
lesser risk.
I should have all those rolls. Should have had a -2.
Why aren't
'cause
you
my
doing lesser
exhaustion.
restoration to yourself?
Oh yeah,
You got lesser restoration over there. You can use
I did
that.
have that. Where's that? Oh, there it is.
There's your character.
But I wasn't
There it is.
actually doing my -2 on.
Oh,
those
so you would have
rolls.
been, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
we
look
would.
that
Some
Chelsea
people
just
will
had
worse.
on her face was priceless.
Okay, should we try this again?
So everybody's
Ironquill and Ironquill.
so everybody's rested for the night. I do have one thing
Oh,
to
yeah.
change. There's actually two things.
Okay.
After each
I
long
don't like
rest,
there was some intense eye contact with me, and I get a little nervous.
there was a rule after every long rest. You need to make a con save or lose 50 soul shards.
Like a 15. Does that pass
It's
me?
a 15, yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Everybody make me a con
Everybody
save.
does?
Yeah, for soul shards every long
Oh,
rest.
fucking con saves. Beat me up. Maybe I need to.
This will be the one that he rolls the 15.
100%.
I got 22.
Con save, that
Yeah.
would be 16.
Okay,
Nice.
pass.
8.
8, so you lose 50 soul shards. But you're at a surplus now, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got 19 that time.
Nice, perfect.
Yay.
Good.
Great.
In addition
So
to that,
excited.
everybody give me perception checks.
Lesser restoration.
Representation.
Albert's, can I do
I
the
don't
advantage?
need
Because
to,
Albert's
'cause I
just sitting
rested
there
it.
with his eyes wide open,
Yeah.
staring at the
What,
universe.
what was that last check? I missed that.
Perception.
Perception. I'm using Albert for advantage.
I'd say survival, but
20 for me.
natural 20.
nice.
11.
Get our dog to look.
Our
14.
dog is killing me. So good.
The majority of you, I think, Ophelia, Skoogie, and Cherie, notice a set of familiar footprints that are at the gate and beyond the gate. With your natural 20, those are your dwarven friends.
Oh shit!
They got past us.
No, they didn't get past us. They were covered in tattoos. They came through, got their asses handed to them, and they were coming back through for their second round, I think, when we put them down. Wait, or do you mean the next morning?
Next morning. He didn't see these footprints before.
Shite, they got
They got
past us.
Yeah. But why wouldn't they attack us when we were in the camp?
Because
Maybe
they
they
don't
need to.
They didn't need to.
They did not see us.
Maybe, well, it's fine. Maybe they're wearing
Bastion
him
still
down a
has
bit.
hammer.
Yeah, Bastion still has his hammer.
Great, just checking.
Yep.
Maybe they're wearing him down. That's not a bad thing. All right, Skoogie, let's go hold hands again.
Off we
Is
go.
there maybe a different? Can we try something else?
Nope.
Nope, unfortunately.
So we have to start from
Lord.
ground
No,
zero?
You don't have to start from ground zero because your contact with it mattered as far as success. You collectively succeeded in resisting it, so it's still just the one roll.
Do we have a bless or is there anything anyone can, I don't know, praise?
Let's
Just
try
give me a
bless again. We'll give that a go.
Maybe if I
It says
put on
here,
the gauntlets?
buff.
I think just so we don't sit here and take damage forever, I think we're going to give it one more turn. You'll take damage, and then after the next one, like the second one, if it's a fail, instead of damage, everybody's going to take a level of exhaustion, and we're going to move forward.
Come on, Skoogie, do we
Come
have a bless?
on, you can do it.
Lesser restoration. Did you cast that already?
I don't need to because when I rested it, it erases the exhaustion on the long
And
rest.
poison and anything
That's
else
all
that
gone.
you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm back
okay.
in.
And
all
did
right.
you get a blessed? Or did you
And a
get
bless.
And a bless,
Bless
yep.
to you,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Bless to you.
You're
go,
blessed.
15 or higher.
You're blessed.
Come on.
Use a luck point.
I'd like to see you.
Put
You need
bless
someone else's
through it.
dice?
Everyone-
Hey, can you use luck as well?
Count
I think it would help if everyone looked at me longer.
Iron.
do
Here
it.
we go.
Oh, thank fucking God.
17, 18, 19,
Iron.
20.
Wow, how much damage am I taking?
Look at
None.
that. I
Okay.
used my
Oh.
iron dice and it worked.
The chains rattle loose.
That was fun.
And the crucible gate yawns inward, disgorging a wave of blistering heat that tastes of iron and charcoal. A cavernous foundry hall lies beyond, its walls scalloped into the shapes of enormous anvils, its floor a mosaic of obsidian cracked by glowing veins of magma.
Is it a sigil foundry?
Columns of slag pour from vents overhead, hissing into molten rivers that trace sigils across the ground of a foundry.
Whoa.
At the chamber's heart waits Ignar,
Plastic toys.
the Ember Titan. A broad-shouldered giant, a little over 10 feet tall, plates of cracked basalt cling to him like half-cooked armor, seeping thin lines of molten rock that trace the seams of his musculature. Heat shimmers off his form, but not so fiercely that approach
Smash.
feels impossible. In one hand, he grips a great
wreck.
sword forged from slagged iron as long as a man is tall. Molten droplets slide from the edge and hiss away upon the obsidian floor. Around the arena, half-melted visages of previous challengers are frozen into the walls, their features warped by heat and determination. A silent audience to the trial that is about to unfold.
Do we see the dwarves?
As you step forward, embers spark with their hollow eyes, flaring in sympathy or warning. Ignar's head turns. The movement sends a tremor through the foundry. His voice roars out deep and resonant, a bellows blast that rattles armor and rattles lungs. Mortal flesh within a furnace of will. You have crossed ash and agony, bent chains to your purpose, and still you endure. Show me the power that drives those hearts of meat, and convince the fire that you are indeed worthy, or be forged into ash and memory. That's what we're going to end for tonight.
I was going to say it.